Well, speaking of us playing characters in a Dungeons and Dragons campaign.
Yes, good job.
Should we play these characters in this one?
We have to. So I decided to
that
do
pivot for a month.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. So I decided to do a full campaign recap since we have a new character here.
We read that.
Yeah, but I'm going to read it out now.
Oh, good.
So, strange things are afoot in Phandelver after a gang of psychic goblin troublemakers steal 4 obsidian shards scattered around the town, as well as a number of townsfolk. The leader of the goblin, Rok'kee, were gathering them for his mysterious masters for a ritual. I wrote down monsters. I guess they are monsters, though. You also learned that 3 more shards exist in the areas around Phandelver. The Dwarven Temple of Tel'Hundred, the Tomb of Talhund, which lies below, and the long-abandoned trading post in the Underdark known as Gibbit Crossing. When you were away, though, the townsfolk began to exhibit strange behavior, unchecked anger, voices that aren't their own emanating from their mouths as they speak, and strange mutations in the local livestock. It's not long after you collect the first shard that you learn the truth. A trio of Mind Flayer cultists seek the shards to complete an ancient Netherese obelisk to transform the mortal plane and bring about a grand transformation. And you've heard them whisper a name. Ilvas. You have had visions of Phandelver and its people being overrun by far realm blight, and it's not long before your own bodies begin to show signs of corruption. An extra eye has appeared on Raina's forehead after being bombarded with far realm mental energy. Franklin's bestial transformations have become more extreme, and some even persist after his rage. Small tentacles have begun to appear under Rok'kee's cracked, petrified body. A lost far realm entity has taken Fermi as a host, appearing as a toothy mouth on his shoulder. And the Eladrin frost has begun to secrete a inky substance, and her seasons are changing at random. With 2 of the obelisk shards obtained before the Mind Flayer allies, only one remains, deep underground in Gibbit Crossing. But even if you are successful, you fear the ritual will only be delayed. So, we had to cut it short last session, but you had just found the second obelisk shard in the crypt of the Talhund after fighting off some restless spirits. You're now resting back in Tel'Hundred, where Raina's resting and the other obelisk shard is being stored in the emptied out library, which I assume you're also going to be storing there.
That's what we were talking about when we ended last time, I think.
Yeah.
Rivabedel, what I wrote down was that he seemed happy to stay.
Yeah, he has bad old man knees. Rivabedel is a deep known Dustin who was a young man until he got artificially aged by some ghost in the crypt below. But he is extremely old, bad knees, and he has promised to unpetrify Rok'kee. They get a hold of some basilisk venom.
Yeah, we used our first batch on Franklin.
That's me.
And for those listening, we do have a new player. We have a new player here. We introduced shortly. Broadcast regular Dustin is going to be joining us for this campaign.
Hi.
Hi.
Yay!
You're not introduced yet.
I was like, am I an audience? Like, I don't know.
But he's not here yet. Don't want it to be a surprise 20 minutes in. But there are 2 ways to get to Gibbit Crossing. There is an entrance on the surface through the Underdark, or there is a more direct route near the entrance of Tel'Hundred. The choice is yours.
I mean, we're already here in Tel'Hundred, right?
I think so.
Quickest, shortest path between 2 points is a straight line.
Agreed.
Let's do it.
I'm
I try to
I'm
cast
fine with that.
Mending on River Vidal's knees. Does that help?
Oh, this is a weird sensation. Oh, I definitely pull some
And give him a
tendons.
thumbs up. Give him a thumbs up.
Let's test these bad boys out. He takes one step and like hear a crack. Oh, it only works on non-living matter.
Yeah, he shrugs and.
But the clothes around your knees look great.
Right, you were all the fashion back in my hometown, which now they'll never recognize me.
We get it, River Vidal. You want us to make you young again, but
Yeah, it would
we
be
have more
great
important
if you could do
things.
that. You know, you come across an anti-ghost that can reverse aging. That would be really nice. I could sit down. Ooh, exhausted.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that. All right. So, anyways,
From the next room, you hear Raina say, "It's like, oh, I'm so parched. Fetch me 3 separate drinks, everyone." And you see the 2 minions hurry around, and one runs up to Droop and goes, "You heard the mistress. 3 drinks. You're coming with us." And he grabs him by the hand and starts pulling him away. But I need to be an adventurer. Ah! As they go off to the kitchens to buy some drinks. It's like, I'll be back, I promise.
That's 9 separate drinks. That's 9 unique drinks. Are they going to even find them? Oh, well. What hijinks.
what's funny is that I heard posh, and then I realized parched, and now I see that it's the same. He meant both.
I'm so posh.
Bring me 9 unique drinks.
So I make 7.
Divided evenly amongst you. I will eat all of them.
Separate glasses.
I mean, yeah,
All right.
I guess that makes
I should
sense.
hope so.
yeah, it's like
I mean, they're dumb goblins. You gotta be pretty.
Not mixed
fair.
up in all
Right.
in some cacophony of liquid.
No, they might think that that's good.
all right. So to Gibbit's Crossing, huh?
Rocky looks at his wrist where a watch would be and loudly taps his foot, but since it's stone, it's very loud, and then looks towards the door. And Fermi goes out it, and he goes with him.
Yeah, you be careful in the Underdark. There are lots of dangerous creatures, and those Grimlocks that chase me may give you some problems too.
Only if they're immune to psychic damage. Oh wait, they probably are.
You need to be quiet, Brice. Your character can't talk.
That was Brice.
Yeah, but
All right.
you
Well,
can't-
yeah. Fermi's gonna start looking for that
Walk back down.
entrance in Talhundredth.
Yep, it is near the
Are
entrance.
we in Tal? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're in Talhundred.
Like, I don't know if we're in Talhund or Talhundredth.
Yep, this is the first place you went to.
Okay.
This room here is where Franklin and Rok'kee got petrified.
I
Oh,
do
yeah.
stop by just to have a
Oh.
look and see, just to reminisce. It was only like a day ago, as far as I know.
Yeah, there are flies forming
do
around
not.
the Medusa's corpse.
I'll walk up
Yeah,
and
you never-
step on it.
Oh, gross. You never think about that? All these dead bodies just
Yeah.
there.
So sorry. Did
I'm
we
not cleaning
rest?
it.
You said rest, but did we long rest? I can't tell from my
You
sheet.
did not get a long rest because you
Did not.
You did that very recently.
Yeah.
But you can short rest if you need to, if you want. It's up to you.
I'm good. I'm ready to go, guys.
I'm following. I mean, well, I'm not making decisions. I can lead.
Well, that's why you're following, because you're not the decision maker.
All I do is save lives when I make decisions, but apparently then it's not good enough because I get petrified.
Right, you just go around winking at Medusas, right? Totally
I mean, did everybody else get
understandable.
saved? Except Rocky?
I was like, no,
Yeah.
Rocky. Rocky didn't.
Who's still, yeah.
Whatever.
All right.
Rocky got saved in a different way.
Franklin, why don't you go first, physically, and see if we can find that shard.
I meander down the tunnel.
Right, the narrow tunnel begins to lead
I
downward.
squeeze behind.
Make sure I'm in the right room. So yeah, this narrow tunnel just kind of winds downwards, and you can see that there's definitely a shortcut further down because it leads in some crazy directions. Some of the tunnels seem very hastily made, but it is eerily silent as you go down, and you don't encounter really anything for a good long while. Until you do find a slumped over figure leaning against one of the walls with several dead humanoids. The dead figures are kind of misshapen, kind of, about to say trollish, but trolls are huge. You know in World of Warcraft, the troglodytes, trogs? You probably
Nope.
don't know that. You
I
We're not all
don't know
dead.
that.
Person-sized troll-esque makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Purposes, guys. Let's approach carefully. I approach carefully.
Yeah, let me show you what
That sounds suspiciously like a decision.
Ah!
Approaches, guys. What
Not
do I
only
do?
decision, but an instruction, like
What do I
commanding
do?
us to do something too.
What happens?
You're doing great. You're doing great.
This is like an underground dwarf that went bad. This is kind of what they look like. But it's the creature that you said were working for the Mind Flayers. But the figure slumped over, with eyes closed, appears to be a drow. With several dead Grimlock bodies around him.
I'm Frost right now. Yes, I went back to winter.
Yeah, you are.
Yes. Okay. So Frost is gonna kind of like be like, man, I bet this was a really, really tragic story. Fermi, can we figure out what happened here so that I can pen a tale for the ages?
Definitely. I mean, I'm gonna start looking around for any indication of what happened here.
Yeah, me too.
Yep, give me a investigation check.
All right. Be.
Do you want me to do
18.
the check, or do you want me to help to give Whit advantage?
Yeah, either one.
I got an 18, so
18's
Well, yeah.
18's pretty good. Can't
if
really
you help
tell.
me, then I might get a crit. But
I mean, you could try.
yeah, let's do that. Did not get a crit. Well, actually, I did.
But it was of the negative kind.
It was, yeah.
Oh, sweet. Hey, great. That works out for me. Thank you.
That worked great.
It did. One bardic die back. Yay.
You notice it's not much to tell from these bodies. You don't see no evidence of weapon trauma. One does seem to be holding his head and has like a pained look on his face. But you notice quite clearly that this drow is still breathing.
Well, guys, I'm seeing that drow breathing a little bit, but I'm not going over there to touch him. I mean, ugh. Anything could be all over that guy.
Frost will, well, I don't really want to wake him up if he's asleep. I have spells, though. Minor healing, I think, is all I have.
Maybe
Rocky
he can tell us a shortcut. I'm a good.
He doesn't look. He
Okay.
doesn't. He doesn't look that hurt.
Okay.
It might just be he's exhausted.
Well, see, that's why I don't want to wake him up. I feel bad.
Well, let's switch
Sorry,
to
all I
the.
could think is like to have a firecracker and wake him up in the most jerk way possible.
Let's switch perspective to this drow. Dustin, your character, exhausted as he is, realize that there are figures approaching, and one seems to be investigating the area.
Okay, actually, can we take a 5-minute break? I'm sorry to do this. I gotta take care of something.
Okay.
Sorry, something's. I'm
Yes, we can.
genuinely.
That's the problem. Yes, sir. No problem.
Yes, it's no problem. Okay.
Great. What do we want to talk about?
Franklin, you take the drow over your shoulder and stick them with you, I guess.
He suddenly goes unconscious after saying 2 syllables.
All right, guys, I'll drag him. I'll put him over my shoulder. Does anybody want to hog tie his hands and feet because he might be dangerous?
He seems relatively subdued.
I've actually got silk rope, which is pretty fancy and won't hurt. So we can use. I hold out some silk rope after Franklin says that.
I'm not gonna hog tie him, but I want to just bind his hands together and then his legs together, and then throw him over my
Gag
shoulder
him.
like a giant sausage.
That sounds like hog tying.
No, hog tying is
But then not bind them together. Okay, you're binding the arms and legs, but then not binding them together.
correct.
Got
So
it.
he is the shape of a sausage.
Okay, perfect.
He may be hog adjacent. Not gonna lie.
I don't know if he's hostile or not, but he seems like, if he is good, any kind of creature could come up here and attack him again. And if he's bad, then, we got some questions for him, right?
Perfect.
Plus, I didn't make the decision. The god figure in my head did.
Makes sense to me. Let's move on.
Well, I'm at a bit of a loss until we introduce our character, but we'll just hog tie this character.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, is it so that all we're really doing is walking?
Yeah,
Whit said BRB, and I'll add to it, and I'll just take 5 here too.
yeah.
I'll
Let's
keep
just
my
let's
headphones
just
on so I can hear. So
yeah.
it'll
Let's
just be a
just
full break.
take a break until everyone's back.
Guys.
Okay.
Fermi, you don't have your animated item anymore, right? It's been an hour. Did we
Has
short
it?
rest?
I mean, you said we short rested, so.
No, he said we could.
We could. You wanted to.
I didn't need to.
You know what? I'm gonna
Well,
let you.
I actually didn't need to either. I'd only used 1 bardic die.
Well, let's bring him along.
Yep. So it's probably been about a half hour. Say. Dustin, your character wakes up hogtied on the shoulders
Not
of a
hog tie.
hogtied adjacent,
Yes.
atop a gigantic turtle's massive shoulders, and you're kind of waken up by the rhythmic march that they're doing further and further down.
What the hell?
Oh, guys, he's up. He's up.
I tap on Franklin's shoulder and point.
Why am I on a turtle? Why am I tied up?
Well, you
what-
passed out, and we just didn't want to leave you there, but don't trust you. So deal
understand.
with it,
I mean, understandable, really. I mean, you just met me, and I was not able to introduce myself, and I was probably surrounded by a lot of dead things.
You were, as a matter of fact, surrounded by dead things. Big dead things. Oh no, I'm sorry, they weren't big. They were human-shaped trolls.
Well, one of the things that threw us was, when humanoid dies, they defecate themselves, and you appear to have, so we cleaned you up. But we thought maybe you were dead.
It looked like a war zone.
Yeah.
Dustin, please describe your character. And I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry.
Looking very confused and slightly humiliated is just your average sort of drow-looking fellow. I mean, doesn't really stand out in a crowd except for the weirdly strange green eyes. But even he doesn't realize he has those yet because those are apparently brand new.
You realize that they're the same shade of green that you've seen in these psychic goblins that you run into.
And
Are
I'm
you
like,
on Ilvash's team? You've got the eyes. I pick him up and I set him down on the ground, just off of me, so I can turn to face him.
What? Who is Ilvash, and what do you mean eyes? Is something wrong with my eyes?
Well, they just look like some of the eyes of enemies that we've seen, or of folks that we've seen down here.
So have you been fighting drow? Because my eyes are the same as any other drows.
I would like to put on my eyes of minute seeing, and very closely, within 1 foot, inspect his eyes, and see if they are, in fact, the same green aura I have been hallucinating about for this entire game, and been seeing, if it's the right green, if it's our green.
You get right next to him and you go, it is green.
I get it.
Frost is digging through her backpack, like she's pulling out all kinds of stuff from her backpack, looking for the disguise kit, because of course it's going to have a little compact mirror.
It's like a calligrapher set won't have a mirror. I'm trying to buff a section of my shield to make it shiny.
But, I've got a disguise kit, so it's shoved in the bottom of my bag.
So
I dig it out and hand him the compact.
Yeah, so the green is the bright, almost neon that you've seen related to the goblins, the obelisk shards, Rok'kee's markings on his arm.
Mm-hmm. When I get hurt.
When you get hurt, yes.
Why are my eyes green? That's not right.
Well, I mean, how have you been near any obsidian lately?
I don't think so, but I've been. The last thing I was around were these weird looking, whatever the hell those things were. I don't know what they were.
You would know them to be grimoires.
Well, I mean, we go. That color is a pretty recurring theme in this weird place that we are. We had one friend of ours grew a third eye in the middle of her forehead.
Yeah, Rok'kee takes out a dagger. I'll take a damage to do this, and I chip a piece of my arm and show him.
Yeah, so what you see is a petrified humanoid, almost like a living statue, chip away a bit of this petrified skin, and there's a bright green glow underneath, and then it's quickly filled up by worm-sized tentacles, almost like a wound closing.
What? And let me see if my trick works. Do I have ink coming out of my fingers?
If you try really hard, might be able to get some on your fingertip.
What the?
And you also see that this Tortle, which kind of resembles a snapping turtle, with those kind of features, but his features are extremely exaggerated. There's more spikes, longer claws, a whip-like tail, and
now I have teeth.
Yeah, and he has teeth, which is very off-putting.
I smile with my jagged teeth,
the most
sticking out.
The most normal person you see is a non-assuming half-elf, which has a animated sarcophagi trailing behind him.
That's
Until
a
you
dwarf's head.
until you hear a voice say, "Tell him about the mouth."
Oh my god! I stabbed my shoulder.
Yeah, Frost deliberately did not say anything about the mouth.
One of these long rests, I'm just gonna sew it shut.
It'd be so useful. You only give me the chance.
Probably not. Probably not.
Don't cover me back up.
So as you can see,
It's going great.
yeah, I don't. What's your name? I was gonna call you like dude. You, Mr. Drow fella.
Well, my name is Erro, but what the heck? What in the Underdark is going on?
Listen, you're here. I assume you adventure because I don't understand why you'd be here if not.
Well, yeah, I was sent
So-
out by my village to go investigate what the heck's going on with all this weird energy going around.
Well,
but-
that weird energy is converting people into stuff.
Yeah,
And then
you're caught up now.
Yeah, I was like, I
You're
want to
stuck
try to
now.
get the ink on my finger and like rub it on his arm. So if there's ink there.
You start like smacking at it. It's like, come on, it's like, go web, go. It's like nothing's really happening.
It's like the Hulk in the Infinity War. He's like trying.
Oh, right. What are you doing to me, Hulk? What do
Anytime,
you mean, no?
anytime, now, buddy.
I love how I'm the only one really excited about my power, and I can't really use it. It doesn't obey me.
It's not going on your finger, but you kind of look below you, and there's just a puddle of ink at your feet.
You
I
did
am
it.
not gonna say. I was like, I don't want to say. Like, I don't want to. Did I pee that? Where did it come from?
We're all
Am I
dealing with
peeing
problems.
ink now? I don't remember that happening. Anyway, look, I got ink.
Pretty weird, right?
He's very shocked right now and is trying to figure out what to do, and he's actually starting to panic a little bit. So he ends up casting sleep on everybody because he wants to get away from these strange people.
Let's see.
And there's
Oh well, I know two of us are immune. to
Yeah, I
that
was like,
sleep.
that's nice.
Good for you.
It's my one immunity.
It's mine too.
I don't think I have an immunity
I was
to
like,
that.
does everybody else go to sleep?
We could probably calm him down, just the two of us, but
Yeah, I think
we'll,
so.
we'll lose our dwarf head in the process. That's fine.
I'm saying,
Okay,
like, I think we just got to pull out. You know what I mean? Like, we'll just start playing some like calming lullaby music.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or we could just talk to him, you know.
I was trying to see if I.
What's
Listen,
going
I'll
on?
play lullaby music. You talk to him.
Yeah. Let's
No,
find out.
you're the talker. You're the lyricist. I'm the musician.
No, you are. I hate it.
Well,
Alright,
fine.
fine,
We
I'll
gotta
talk.
find out. We gotta find out who's actually asleep.
Yes.
Roll your
18.
sleep die.
18.
It's 18. That is not enough for anyone.
We're all still awake.
Yeah.
What was that?
Did we notice?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we know he just tried to put us all to sleep?
Yeah. He goes,
Yeah, because I mean, I just throw out I basically throw out sand.
So, what do? Do you try to escape?
I pocket sand and I just try and bolt up and leave.
Okay, so
I ask the dwarf head to gently retain him here.
well, he is I think it's a sarcophagi.
Well, it had been labeled dwarf head earlier. So yeah. it could be
Well, I mean, it's
sarcophagus, yeah.
say where it's.
Whatever it is.
Oh,
Whatever it is.
that's because it
images
was
are
on the old map. That's what
Got
it
it,
was.
sorry.
Yeah.
And I, you know, whenever it's gonna be my do something, I would like to cast calm emotions, and it's
Well-
not exactly what this is for, but we'll talk.
Well, before you do that, Erro, you do run through this twisted passageway until you reach a door that seems to be barred with a pretty simple metal bar.
I don't have any tool. I start like beating on the door and trying to open it, and I'm like, "Let me in! Let me in! I don't want to be here anymore."
You realize you can just lift the bar. So
I'm a
it
little
was
bit panicked.
It's to keep things out of this room, not have them leave.
I like open the door quick and go in, and like try to bar the door on the other side if I can.
He's a panicky drow.
The coffin's trying to gently restrain him.
Maybe he took some head trauma. Maybe he's concussed.
Could be. I wonder if the plan for this introduction involved essentially a fight, is what we're about to get into.
Well, Soul has just pulled out one of her instruments. She carries so many. One with strings, and is just sort of plucking a soft tune wherever she goes.
So
That's just what she's doing.
Yeah, Fermi's gonna join in on this duet.
So, this wide tunnel, and suddenly, around a large bend, large chunks of stone suggest a long ago collapse. And Erro, you've just been awoken. These strange people are trying to calm you down, but they're very weird.
And I just woke up from what was a fight to the death that I thought I lost. So yeah, I'm not in a good state of mind right now, and I'm pretty much wondering what the hell did I do to deserve this?
So I'm playing lullaby music, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna play that kind of music. In Avernus,
which is kind of creepy when you do that in a dark cave underground. Well, technically, I'm fine with dark caves underground.
Listen, we're two bards, okay? Whatever we produce sounds delightful.
So as they're trying to calm you down, are you feeling calm?
Does that count
Dustin,
as being
just so
charmed?
you know, this is kind of how we roll. It's very chaotic.
Yeah, welcome to the
Kinda
group.
Does that count as being charmed?
Oh, I'm cool with that. Trying to charm him? Well, I don't. Let's see.
Yeah, I was like, I don't have charm.
I don't need.
Charming is
I don't ever use it because everybody knows you're using it.
Calm does count as being calm emotions does count as being charmed.
Well, I had said that before. That's not what they're doing.
Yeah,
They're
we're
doing
just
it
playing our
the
musical instruments.
old-fashioned way, yeah.
Yeah. We never really got to me completely doing that yet.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess roll performance.
Don't hate that.
Yeah, where's that?
27.
Oh, did mine? Oh, yeah, 21.
Yeah. They're pretty good bards.
It's up to you if you're calmed.
What else do I have on me?
I mean, it's a nice song and everything, and it sounds great and everything. I still don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah. So with that, we're just gonna kind of, I'm gonna beckon to Frost to follow me. We're just gonna go calmly go talk to Erro and explain the situation. Like we're, adventurers as well. We're looking for what's causing the weirdness around Phandelver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or as you can see, and I am going to show him the shoulder again.
Oh, please don't show me the shoulder
just
again.
as
I don't
proof
need them.
that-
Please don't.
Look, this is the kind of thing that we need to stop. That's why we're out here doing this.
Hello.
Yeah. All right, buddy. All right.
You see a very human-looking mouth, complete with a throat.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's a
Yeah.
Maybe they get control.
You've been holding on to that
is
little
new.
gem.
That is new.
I stab him in the
it's a
throat.
surprise.
I would like to pick up a little rock from the ground or a pebble, or if I have little Franklin snacks in my pouch or something, and I'd like to try to toss them into the mouth.
I just mean it seems to go down, that's what I'm saying. As you're kind of discussing things, the rubble behind you begins to shift a little bit as two very long tendrils erupt from the rubble. And two rock-like, almost stalagmite-like creatures. Like, you see a giant mouth and eye appear in the rock and then, like, drop to the ground as they do a surprise attack on Fermi and Erro.
Oh.
Oh no, Erro.
Yeah. So, Fermi at 23.
Yep.
Then Erro, 15.
Matches.
Matches, alright. These tendrils,
Are they within 60 feet of me?
they are.
Can I use a reaction on a surprise attack?
No.
Technically, it's a surprise. You don't. It's so quick, you don't know what's happened.
All right.
But you're both grappled by these things, and their mouthy maws.
Are these friends of yours?
No.
And their mouthy maws begin to drip saliva as they begin to reel you in. And we're going to roll initiative. So remember to click your token.
Oh.
You need me to add you, just let me know.
No, you're gonna have to add me an 8. No, 9. Excuse me.
One of the rare times that my actual roll matched the D&D Beyond roll.
Nice.
We're fun.
I think that
What are
might be
the odds?
the only time. Which is unlikely. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to... can I try to break the grapple?
You can with a strength check.
Strength.
Just double
Okay.
check here. Target is grappled. You are restrained and have disadvantage on strength checks. Is restraint a condition? Check.
Yes, it is.
Speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage. You have disadvantage if you attack. Your dexterity saves are at disadvantage.
Yeah, restrained is what you think grapple is.
Yeah.
But this one right here has you grappled for me.
Okay, so, sorry. I can try to break it with a strength check?
Yeah. Oh, you take damage too, sorry.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, are you? Actually, no. I don't think you do. Actually, yeah, no damage.
Okay. Alright, well, for my check, 14.
14. It is not enough.
Bummer. Alright, well, then I'm going to ask my sarcophagus to go up to... Well, let's see, the speed... Okay, he's gonna go right there. And as a bonus action, I'm going to give Erro Bardic Inspiration.
Aww.
We got inspiration.
Yep. Trying to convince him that we're cool.
I was gonna say he's apparently terrified of us. So
Yeah.
D8.
Yes.
Okay. Right, Rocky, you hear some commotion going on in the next room.
All right.
Rocky
is going to...
Sorry, your coffin can make an attack if they want.
Well, but he's got... I don't think he's close enough, is he?
You can attack the tendrils.
Oh, right. Oh, okay, then yeah. Definitely. Force of Powered Slam. 22.
22 hits.
4. 12.
12 damage. You hitting the which one are you hitting?
Well, how many tendrils does each one have? Whichever one is restraining me.
You only have 2 out at the moment. Restraining you. Okay, you are grappled.
Nice.
Hey! Awesome.
In that case, I can move still, right?
Yes.
Although, wait, no. Does the guy goes right after me? So I think I might have to be.
Oh,
done.
it's fine. I don't know. Care about
Okay.
that.
All right, then. Yeah, I'm gonna back up over here, just next to Erro. Did I use my action by trying to get out of the grapple?
Yes.
Okay, then I am done.
That's basically what's happening.
Yeah.
All right, Rocky, it's your turn.
Right. Rocky is going to move his 20 feet, take an action to dash, and is going to move 40 feet to there. I'm going to activate my embodiment of the law to be able to cast a spell as a bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast a first level guiding bolt at the one on the left.
All right.
It is a 13. That's not very high.
Yeah, 13 will miss.
Well, that stinks. I guess I was just tired from clumping 40 feet. It's a good damage roll, though. I don't have... Nope, no one gave me inspiration, so... Rocky turns at the group and shrugs, and turns back around and puts up his dukes. And that's my turn.
All right. Franklin.
Franklin is going to mosey in and assess the situation, and he's going to ask himself what his initial make of these creatures are.
Like what they're made of?
Yeah, are these rock creatures? Are these plant-based creatures? Are these evil slime
Give me a
creatures? Or
Give
to
me
what
a
extent?
quick nature or arcana check.
We're gonna 14 on a nature check.
14. You notice that these are very much made of what appear to be rock. They look very, very tough. But you've heard of these things before. They're known as ropers. They resemble large chunks of rock, and they ambush their prey with their tendrils.
Ropers. All right, well, I am going to grab this roper tendril here and attack it with my claws.
Okay.
That is a natural 20
That hits.
on the hit. And I am going to roll that damage separately over here. Well, non-magical slashing damage.
Don't forget about the crit damage.
I did include that, unfortunately.
Ooh.
Ow.
Didn't know if it was worth the rage or not.
You're able to slice through this tendril.
Nice. Let's see if I've got some movement left here. Okay. I am going to move to there and just like kind of sumo squat position and just say, bring it. Grapplers, let's go.
Bet your match. I guess you did fight those things with the tendrils that picked you up and smash you around.
Those face grabbers are the only thing I've had problems with.
Well, now the one on the far end here, 3 of its tendrils are going to lash out to the Coffin, Rocky, and Franklin. So for Franklin, 25.
That will hit.
Right, you are grappled.
Grappled but not restrained. Right.
Grappled and restrained.
Grappled and restrained.
For the coffin, a 20, it is restrained. And
Good luck.
Rok'kee rolls a 10.
Haha! Nope.
Fine.
Miss.
But it's gonna try again. 16.
Miss.
Okay.
I'm too tough. A tough boy.
Franklin. It starts reeling you in until it gets right to its toothy maw and will attempt a bite attack. 14's gonna miss though.
They will.
It bites down on your hard shell and it gets punctured a little bit. And lets out a
I show him my teeth when I smile.
Ew. Erro, it's your turn.
He knows he's not going to break out of the grapple because he's not a very strong person.
Well, you are not grappled anymore.
Oh, I'm not grappled?
I smashed your vine. The vine grappling you, not vine.
Oh.
The tentacle.
Oh, this opens up some hat. This
Could be
opens
your-
up some
Could
options.
be your chance to ditch these bozos.
Yeah, I mean, they did free me, and I don't want to see anyone eaten. I don't quite vibe right with me, so... Tries, he's thinking... problem is he can't use that, because that's too much splash damage, so... You know, he's just gonna go with it. He's just going with his old class. He's just gonna do Eldritch Blast, which is normally for him supposed to look like a jet of pitch black water, but now is tinted green, like bright neon green. So he is going to attack He's going to try and attack the one that's trying to eat Franklin. By the looks of it, or whoever the turtle.
This name was Tortle.
His name was Tortle. So
You
we're
just
gonna roll twice.
assume his name, Franklin.
Okay. Let's see. This is a +8 to attack.
It makes sense. Roll 20 will have what the attack bonus is. 18 is a miss. But you do have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh yeah. So roll D8. Does a 20 hit?
The 20, you hit him right in his beady little eye.
For 13 force damage.
Alright.
And now I gotta roll a second one. Or a 13.
13 will miss.
And I can't roll Bardic again once it's or
Bardic Inspiration goes away once you use it.
Yep, so that one misses. And
Sorry.
okay, then I see that. Okay, then I see that that's not going to work. So, as a bonus action, I'm going to summon a Tentacle of the Deep.
You can just do it.
Yeah, fight tentacle with tentacle.
Yeah, let's see how you like it.
Taste of their own medicine.
So what happens?
So normally there normally I just stomp down and this pool of this jet of water shoots out of my foot and forms a pool within 60 feet of me. You know, it's supposed to be, as I said, pitch black water, but now it's again, much like my Eldritch Blast, now neon green, irradiated
So what does this
neon
say?
green.
Yeah, so what do I put on the map here?
It is a 10-foot long tentacle
Okay.
that I can put within 60 feet
Right, where are you putting
of
it?
anything. I am putting it right. I'm putting it. Well, let's see here. Is that with? Hold on. Let me see here. Is it? I'm trying to put it next to over here where it can attack this because it has to. It can make a melee spell attack when it's summoned within 10 feet. So, can I attack this one, or do I have to attack this one?
You can attack whichever one you're in range of.
Okay. That's my misery stick. Yeah, I'm within 10 feet, so I'm gonna attack this one with a melee spell attack.
Right.
There was also something that came with the Bardic Inspiration because he used it on the attack roll, right?
Which is I rolled a nat 1.
Yes, he used it on the attack roll. Does it do extra damage?
Yeah. Let's see. The target must succeed on a con save throw or take thunder damage equal to the number rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die.
Right, the little music notes.
Yes, the motive potential.
Rolls a 19.
Well, that saves.
Okay.
I'm guessing a 9 does not hit.
Oh yeah, natural ones always miss.
Yeah, it just like instead of hitting him, it like lightly caresses the roper.
Franklin turns his head and says, "That was gentle and nice."
Yeah, I don't know if we
No.
can trust this guy.
That wasn't what I was going for.
Sure.
I mean, I just summon the tentacle and tell it what to do. Sometimes it doesn't want to do what it wants.
You know what? I hear that. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Right. But Frost, it's your turn.
All right, I am going to. Oh, okay. No, sorry, I thought I was muted because Sam made me a plate of food. Okay, I am going to run up to right there. This guy right here. I am going to use my green flame blade cantrip
Okay.
to attack him with my dagger of venom, but no venom.
Here's some artwork, by the way.
Oh, great.
They look like Blur.
See that skull? That's going to be you.
14 does not hit, does it?
Does not hit.
I do not think
These things
so.
are tough.
I've got that thing, but I think I'm gonna do. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna keep my original plan, which is to then the not Misty Step, Eladrin Step, whatever it's called, Phase Step. Phase Step back to where I started, which
Okay.
should avoid an attack of opportunity, right? Because I just disappear.
Yeah.
Sweet. And he has to throw a Wisdom saving throw to beat 14, or he is frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Oh, another 19.
Oh, well, then he is not frightened of me.
Yeah, he's a big stone tentacle. Not afraid of nothing.
Well, you know, he might have been more afraid if I'd actually managed to hit him when I was up there. You know. Frost is missing her summer Phase Step. Well, that was my turn. Action, bonus, action, and movement.
Okay. 4 tendrils will erupt from the other roper and attempt to grapple everyone else.
I cast shield.
Okay, well, do you want to know if it hits or not? I guess you have to declare before.
I have to declare.
Yeah, I was going to
before.
use my Staff of Defense for shield if I get hit as a,
Okay.
as a reaction.
Alright, first against Rok'kee. That 10 will miss.
Yes, it will.
Natural 20 against Frost. No saving against that, sorry.
No, but I am pretty sure that a 18 to 20 will count as a crit against her. Oh, gosh, I have a lot of stuff here.
14 against Erro.
Fails. It would have failed even without the shield.
23 against Fermi.
Yes, that hits.
And it will begin reeling you in 25 feet.
Whoa.
Yeah. Diagonal's
Yeah,
overpowered.
it'll get you.
And it'll do a bite attack against you.
Okay.
Uh, 11 will miss. But Fermi's your turn.
Yeah, well, that changes things up a little bit. So I'm grappled and restrained.
Grappled
like
and
I can't
restrained.
move, right? Okay. I'm gonna. I'm just gonna throw a Starry Wisp at the tendril that is on me.
Okay. Attack will be at disadvantage.
Oh, well. A natural 2. It can't get much worse than that.
Yeah.
It didn't, but alright, so that didn't work. So then I will tell my coffin to try to break its grapple and restraint.
Okay.
So
It'll be at disadvantage too. She's restrained.
Okay. But for him, it would. I want him to just try to break it and not attack it.
Okay.
necessarily.
Yeah, that'll be a. That'll be a strength roll.
Strength roll. All right. That
At
is-
disadvantage.
Oh, that sucks because I just got a nat 20 and. Okay,
And
17.
a nat 20.
21.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
21.
could happen.
21.
It could.
He is free.
All right, then he's gonna move. Yeah, he's gonna get. Oops, he's gonna get right up in there. And I think that'll do it.
Right. I don't know how a coffin did a strength check, but it happened.
Well, he has stats. I mean, he has a strength modifier.
Yep.
It's a +4.
I thought everything was a +0 for.
Not
that.
according to the animating performance
Okay.
sheet.
Fair enough. Rocky's your turn.
Alright, Rok'kee is going to walk up to this guy, and within melee range, he is going to cast Inflict Wounds out of a level 1 for, hey, a nat 20.
At 20, there you go.
So, oh wow.
14.
So that is, yeah, 28 damage. Now it's necrotic.
That's good.
Last thing I tried this on was immune to it.
It definitely hurts him.
Haha! Action, and then, let's see, bonus action. And give me a second. I think I had something. I don't. Okay, and that is that.
All right. Franklin, the grappler is grappled. Let's try and take a bite
grapple
out of you.
Yes. So. Excuse me. I would like to. I mean, there's something I want to do cinematically, but I don't want to burn all the uses to do it. So I'm just going to mention it offhand. Like I had something clever before I. Ooh. Okay. No, I'm just going to attack this gentleman who has grappled me with disadvantage.
Yep.
And that will be a 17 to hit.
Now that will miss.
Alright, I will attack him a second time with disadvantage. And I roll double 16s plus 7, 23.
23 hits. You hitting the roper or his tendril?
I'm hitting the roper.
Okay.
And it's going to be 7 non-magical slashing damage.
As you slash it, even though it's made of rock, your nails like dig into it, and you see some blood seep from in between the rocky scales.
I say, it bleeds. Everyone, it bleeds. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Did he rage? Yeah, rage.
I, in fact, did not rage.
Okay. Well, it is his turn. And with this tasty morsel. Alright, he has advantage on these bite attacks. Got to do that. That'll be 11, though. We'll miss. Your shell's just too big. You can't wrap his
I smile at him. I toothy turtle smile at every time he bites and misses.
But another tendril's gonna lash out at the coffin, and the coffin is grappled again. Right, Erro.
Quick question: are both of these things injured?
Yes.
Very well. Then he's going to spend a sorcery point to cast Toll with the Dead on both of them, using
Right.
Twin Spell. Both of them have to
gives
make a
you a thumbs up. You recognize
DC Wisdom 15.
Wisdom 15.
Yeah.
First one rolls a 8. Second one rolls
Alright.
a 10, so they both fail. Right, 9 necrotic.
9 necrotic and 14. The one on the left takes 9, and the one on the right takes 14.
Alright. Some of the rocky exterior begins to kind of chip away as if it's rotting.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to tell the tentacle to attack the one that took 9 damage.
Okay.
Which. So it needs to roll another spell attack, I think. Alright. Does a 16 hit? No, it doesn't.
16 does not hit.
Alright. It thwacks it, but it doesn't. It's not affecting it. And that's the end of its turn.
Right. Frost, you are restrained.
And I mean, like, I'm not strong at all. So I mean, but I guess you said restrained, right? Not just grappled?
You're grappled and restrained.
Grappled and restrained. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna try to break the grapple.
Sure. Also, now I rolled a 1, so you get a Bardic Inspiration back. This was a little while ago, forgot to mention.
I think it's only allies.
Well, the Tendril did it. That's a spell.
Oh, okay, all right. I will take it for sure.
Right, you can give me a strength roll at disadvantage if you want to try to break free. But that is your entire action if you do that.
Well, I mean, I can't. Can I put poison on my dagger while I'm grappled and restrained?
Yeah.
I can?
Yep.
Cool. Okay, well, that's what I want to do instead.
Right, you cook
And
your
then-
dagger. Poison.
Yeah, okay, cool. And then I'm gonna toss a Bardic Inspiration die to Rok'kee.
Right.
Hey.
I'm gonna use this Bardic Inspiration. Anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
Okay. Right, a Tendril's gonna lash out at Erro. You gave it that really embarrassing Toll of the Dead. A 19 will hit.
Hellish Rebuke.
Right, what's
At
that
a-
do?
Hellish Rebuke at a third level. Let's see here. Hellish Rebuke. As a reaction, as a response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you.
You weren't damaged.
I was not damaged.
Not damaged. Very gentle tendrils. No, these things grapple you and then reel you in. It's like they're fishing.
And I already said it. Well,
Yeah, well, it's fine. You didn't get damaged, so you can't cast it. So, you're good.
shield then?
If you want, yeah.
Will that?
Roll a 19.
That would do it.
Okay, yep. It tries to snatch at you, but this like force field appears around you and like
Once again,
it flinches back.
It is normally supposed to look like a crashing wave, but instead it looks like a green pool, like a green flood just comes up. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this change to my magic. It's very
But it's going
green.
to reel in Frost and attempt to give her a bite at advantage. 25
Well, that's gonna hit.
or 21 piercing damage.
How?
Yeah.
Okay.
Takes a bite on the shoulder, and like its eyes just kind of roll back, like it's eating like the most perfect piece of like flaming yawn. It's like, whoa. Nom 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 nom. Fermi.
Fermi is going to attack the tendril holding him
Okay.
with a Starry Wisp for a 11.
11. It's not working.
Bummer. All right, then he's going to command the coffin to do another strength, or to try to break the grapple.
Okay.
And that check is a nat 20, 24.
At disadvantage.
Damn it! Oh, again.
Oh no. Oh, no.
Mine. 13.
Not enough.
Oh, that's twice now. I think that's all I can do.
Yeah, there being two of these is a pain in the butt. Rok'kee, though, you... Oh, anything else?
No.
Okay. Rok'kee, though, you are not grappled.
Nope, I am not. And since I have this extra inspiration, I am inspired to try something to do more damage. I am going to inflict wounds on the same guy out of a level 3 slot.
Ooh, okay. Big hit, big risk. Things are hard to hit.
Yeah. It is a 22.
22.
Am I allowed to know whether that hits or not before I choose my
Oh,
inspiration?
that hits. You know what 20 hits, yeah.
Okay.
You know at least a 20 hits.
Perfect. Then that is
40
necrotic damage.
Dustin,
40, not 4D.
Yeah. Dustin, remember when you critted with one of these in Strixhaven? Inflict wounds? You did like 80 damage to the Mage Hunter?
That was net.
He might be gone. But it is looking very hurt. The rocky scales are beginning to like peel away, and like you just see this bloody flesh underneath. It's almost like this worm-like flesh. Still alive though. Anything else?
Awesome. That is all I've got.
Okay. Franklin.
I am going to attack with disadvantage.
See, we weren't a low-level party. You just weren't using a low-damage party. You just weren't hitting with the inflict wounds enough.
Yeah. Well, it was necrotic damage. I got screwed once. I got scared of it.
Right. Yeah, Franklin, what's up?
It was a 10 on my first attempted attack with disadvantage.
That is not it.
And the second is also a 10. So I am going to call him. Nope. I have the thought to taunt him for being made out of stone, but I refrained myself, having realized I too was most recently made out of stone, and a member of my party is made out of stone. And so I actually I stopped smiling at him like I'm going to shout something really insulting, and then I just kind of like pull my head back like, oh, you shouldn't do that, Sam, or Franklin. That's mean. And I sit here and contemplate while being grappled and restrained.
I love it. Your arc is beautiful. your character arc.
Thank you.
Right. Well, he's going to attempt to take a bite of you, the one that you've been trying to hit. You have like a back and forth of bites trying to go on. But at advantage. It's going to be 11. It's going to miss again.
As long as I keep him occupied, I have no problems.
He's going to try to tendril Erro. 26. He's still shielded, but that's more than enough. It's going to rail him in. Right, Erro, your turn. Either Dustin.
He did say BRB.
Okay.
He did, so I guess he is not back.
Well,
I'm back. I just came back.
Okay.
Nice.
You were grappled and pulled forward by this roper.
Oh, no, that's not gonna.
You rolled
Okay.
rolled pretty high, 26.
I said I was shielded, but apparently it wasn't enough. Okay.
Well, does 26 hit?
Yeah, 26 hits.
Okay.
Okay, so he's not going to use anything that can as an. Okay, and it doesn't do damage, correct?
Does not do damage. I was surprised as you are.
And okay, I'm trying to think about what I can do. You know what? He's like, I'm tired of these guys. Third level magic missile. Time for everything to die.
Okay, yeah. The one at the top is pretty hurt.
I toss 2 its way and 3 at the bottom one.
Okay.
So that is
Roll for each one. Right, the one on top is still alive, but the one near the bottom is now bloody.
okay. Then I'm going to attack the one at the top with my tentacle.
Okay.
It is not grappled.
It's not.
25.
Finally, that hits.
All right, and that is a 8 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10. Oh, excuse me. Hold on, that's 2d8. I think.
Is it
Let me
2d8?
check
It should automatically.
Oh, 10th level. 10th level. Excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's just an 8.
not quite dead yet.
But it's 8 cold damage, and it's slowed to 10 feet.
All right.
And I believe that's the end of my. That's all I can do.
All right. Frost.
So I was able to put the poison on my dagger,
Yes.
but I can't use it because I'm restrained, right?
You can still attack. It's just at disadvantage.
Okay, well, I will attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because that poison lasts even if you miss, right? It only goes away on first hit, so you don't run the risk of like wasting
Remains
it, do you?
for 1 minute or until an attack hits a creature.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
looking. He's
awesome.
looking. Just like no, he's looking very hurt.
Yeah, so I'm really, I mean, I know it's disadvantage, but I'm really hoping.
Yeah.
Oh, with disadvantage. Sorry, I rolled it in. I guess beyond. It was 11, is what it says with disadvantage.
Yeah, 11 will miss.
Yep. And I mean, I don't really have, I can't dash or disengage or hide while I'm grappled and restrained.
You can give it Bardic. Franklin's been having some problems hitting.
Yeah, all right. So Franklin can have a bardic die.
Thank you.
Well, if only Droop was here, he'd love Bardic Inspiration die.
He did love bardic inspiration. He did.
Flashback to Droop serving drinks to Raina. You want
That was
now?
less than an hour ago. We
You
still
want-
have the coffin.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, I wanted to do like a Sarah McLachlan. I will remember you.
I mean, we can
Kind of
still do that,
montage of all the
Ross.
times Droop got bardic inspiration and was happy about it.
It's like, you are now minion number 3. What do you say about the coffin?
I said, that was less than an hour ago because we still have the
Oh, yeah.
coffin.
Good times. Poor Droop. Alright. This trooper, though, who's gonna attack? The one that just tried to hit him, I think. 22. Which is Frost. It's Frost.
Who?
Frost.
22?
22.
Yeah.
Oh, I got hit earlier, but I didn't put in the damage there.
Right, that is 16 piercing damage.
Oh,
you get
well,
hit?
I know. I forgot what I was supposed to do last round. Oops.
Were you supposed to do something?
Yeah, I was gonna give myself some temp HP with a cantrip or a spell or something. I can't remember what it was. False life, yeah, so spell.
Wait, you-
And I forgot.
Was it a bonus action? You already used bonus action and attack, so I guess you can't do it.
Yeah. There's nothing I can do about it now. I'm just
Yeah.
now remembering, now that I've been hit, that I had intended to bolster my HP. But that's okay, I didn't. So I weakly say, ow.
Did you take damage from me?
I had typed it in, and I thought that I remembered.
These things hit pretty hard. 10 damage seems pretty low.
Okay.
So
Then,
I think they just hit
I don't
Fermi.
specifically remember getting hit, but I had typed it in.
You just assume.
It seemed likely.
It's gonna try to grapple Rok'kee.
Oh, good luck.
11, yeah.
Yeah, can't do it.
Right, Fermi, you have a very bloody-looking roper in front of you.
Yeah, at this point, Fermi realizes, like, stop attacking the tendril that's touching you. Just keep going for the guy. So he's going to, at disadvantage, I think, right?
Yes. If you have anything that relies on a skill check, might be better.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to hit other people. But yeah, I will actually go ahead and cast Spray of Cards
Okay.
out of a level 2. So that's going to be, I'm going to use Cutting Cards, so I'm trying to only hit the enemy, but it says a 15-foot cone. I mean, I'm right here.
Basically, if it's right in front of you, then you won't hit anyone else.
Okay. Then the enemy must make a dexterity saving throw. Otherwise, they'll take 2d10 force or half.
Okay. Dexterity?
Dexterity.
Not
14.
very dexterous. Rolls an 8.
That's a failure. So that'll be 15
That is more than
force
enough.
damage.
Yeah. How do you do it?
Yeah. Well, you know, like I said, he realizes, like, why am I trying to get out of this if I'm gonna have to, try twice every time anyway? It seems like the first tug I make doesn't work, and then the second one also doesn't work. I'm just gonna throw my card at the guy, and so he does, and it just slices through and right into the Fermi's aiming roughly for where he thinks the brain is.
Well, I
And
imagine
he pretty much nails it.
It's like Gambit, but like the entire deck of Gambit's cards just sprays out in front of you.
Yeah.
Because it is a cone.
Yeah, I mean, let's say it's like 3/4 of the deck.
Okay. Well, it's all illusionary. It all comes.
Yeah,
Appears.
but still,
Yeah, you pepper this roper with psychic cards, and it slumps over. Its
No,
tentacles.
it's force damage.
Oh yeah, it's pretty great. Frost and Fermi, you are no longer grappled as this roper dies.
Whew, just got another one to handle.
Yeah. And so Fermi's going to have the coffin try to escape again. With so that's going to be a strength at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
18. 6, 10.
Not enough.
Yeah. Well, Fermi is going to stand back.
Okay.
And that's it.
Right, Franklin.
I want to punch him.
Punch him.
Disadvantage.
You skipped Rok'kee.
Oh, I did.
Oh my goodness.
Rok'kee.
Yeah.
Well, what
Yeah,
are you,
that's
what
right.
What are you gonna do then?
Well, now I'm not gonna do any. I'm just kidding. Franklin, have you been hurt?
I
You
have
need
not
some
been hit
heals.
once.
That's awesome. Okay, then
I
I am going.
I could use some help.
Yeah, but
Okay, that's fine. I'm
my
just letting you
cool
know.
little-
That's fine. No problem. You just do whatever and let
my-
me die. It's okay. Nobody
My
cares if
cool
I
little
die.
features only work if only benefit if you're in melee range.
Okay, that's fair, I guess.
I am going to. Jeez, I will cure this whiny person because gotta keep her calm somehow.
Wow.
I am going to. I don't need her mad at me any more than she already is. So I am gonna cure wounds on Frost here.
Okay.
I'm going to cure you for 12.
All right, thank you. Whew, I can breathe.
You
a little
are
bit.
so welcome. And then I am going to hopefully keep this thing. Can I fit here?
Yeah.
I want to do. Actually, I am going to stand back here first. Try to give him a little target other than my friends in the back, while still leaving me able to cast something ranged if I want. And so I did an action. I did my action, and that is that.
Okay.
Okay.
Tendrils of that 3. Yeah, this roper sees you way back there, Frost. It'll attempt to tendril you. 21.
No.
I don't think that. I mean, now that I'm free, I have my Staff of Defense, but I don't think that's going to help.
That's a +5.
Yeah. And my armor class hasn't gone up. That's not going to help. Okay. 21.
You are grappled. And it's gonna try to take a...
She's like, I'm getting really fucking tired of this. Is her response to being grappled again.
Whoa! You just used our only F-bomb.
Yeah.
I didn't know we only got one.
Well, that's PG-13.
Wait.
Swim.
Well, I
Her
mean,
episode
I
or
don't know.
for the
When
whole
Raina's
series?
around, she uses all kinds of words.
Yeah, it's gonna do
I don't know.
a body.
I think Joey's double clicking on the turnover because I feel like I got skipped.
You did. Sorry.
Oh no.
Joey.
Well, you messed me up. Franklin, it's your turn. You're not grappled yet.
I'm gonna
And-
punch it
Okay.
with
Frost isn't
disadvantage.
grappled yet?
Critical fail, if that helps anybody out. Critical fail on
Yeah.
the first roll.
It does.
That's perfect.
I'm gonna punch him again. And I am going to use a Bardic Inspiration. 17.
17, not enough.
Alright. Say, okay. Alright, try to bite me again. We'll do this back and forth all day long. All day long.
You can do this all day?
I'm done. That's not what I'm saying. Franklin is doing something entirely different.
Okay.
But I guess we're just gonna bring it into whatever Frost says it is.
I was just checking.
No, I'm listening to the bards on this.
So, fast forward a little bit. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Frost is grappled. You are brought forward and is going to try to bite Franklin again. Oh, yeah, you rolled 21.
21 will hit.
Right, you take 18 piercing.
Give me more.
More. Fermi, what's the aura on the dancing object for the speed reduction? Is it 10 foot radius?
10 what?
10 foot radius?
10 foot. The dancing. Oh, the moat?
Yeah. No, the dancing object has an aura that decreases speed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right.
It's 10 feet.
Irrepressible dance. Yes. 10 feet. Yes.
Okay. It is halfway covered, so you can tell that this roper like lifts off from the ground. You see all these little itty bitty like insect legs try to carry Frost, Franklin, Erro, and everyone away, but it's unable to move because of the coffin's aura.
Awesome. Thank you for
Like
that.
it looks like it was trying to climb up the wall. Erro, your turn. Oh,
Thanks.
just start within 10 feet, okay.
Yeah. I should have been
first
calling
things-
that out, but I.
Oh, first things first. He's going to. Is it still within 10 feet of his tentacle?
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack with the tentacle first.
Okay. You gonna attack the rope or attack one of the tentacles? Could be
18.
18 will miss.
Oh well. Well, that definitely informs on what I'm going to do. Just how close is this thing to death?
It's bloody, so at least half hit points.
You know what? We're just gonna do Toll the Dead.
Okay.
DC Wisdom 15.
It was 16 last time, wasn't it?
No, it was 15. It's always been 15.
Okay.
Ever since we started.
I said,
Rolls an 8.
I
Rolls
thought
an
you
8.
said 16 last time.
Rolls an 8.
Takes 13 necrotic damage.
13, nice. More of its scaly rocky scales fall to the ground.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Alright, Frost. It is Frost. Yes, Frost.
Yeah.
I didn't skip anyone.
Nice.
Score me. Inspiration to me.
No. Bardic uninspiration.
Oh, yeah.
Non-spiration.
Wouldn't that be cutting words?
I think I'm gonna go with Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, you're so ugly, I bet you have really low charisma. And then I'm gonna use one of my, the things where instead of wisdom, it has to roll charisma.
Nice, okay. Single tear. Or it's single eye. So roll a charisma for that.
Yes.
Well, that is a -1.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Okay.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Where is? Because I think is that the Sorrowful Fate? Yes. So I roll a Bardic Inspiration die, D8. I don't think this has ever worked for me before. 6.
Well, one of the goblins did it. Remember when he died? He let out like a Shakespeare.
Oh, that's right.
soliloquy.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so he's gonna take 6 psychic damage.
Okay.
And if he is reduced to 0 HP during the next minute and is able to speak, they will utter darkly poetic final words. So that was 6 damage.
6 damage. So was that that D8 was to the Bardic? Was there an actual attack that you did?
I guess so, yes. What was it? Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Mockery, yeah. That was just like a
Okay.
bonus. So yeah, he failed that. He takes an additional 7.
Yeah.
Joey, I hate to be that guy.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm remembering this wrong, but aren't ropers immune to psychic?
I checked. They're fine. Don't worry.
Most things have been immune to psychic. I was hoping.
Yeah,
that
we
makes
we
sense.
haven't pulled out Vicious Mockery in forever because everything's immune to it.
Because this has been a nice change of pace, is fighting a monstrosity.
Yeah.
They are surprisingly intelligent, so that was a good move doing the charisma.
Yeah, that's what I thought I was, and I liked that I put my Vicious Mockery use the words charisma.
All right.
Like I was clever or something.
But Fermi,
No, because
sorry.
I still have a bonus action,
you do.
and I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself. Well, and I did it at first level, which I probably should have done that higher, but whatever.
Okay.
4. Yay.
All right, Fermi.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to attack the tendril that is attached to the coffin
Okay.
with a starry wisp for 13.
That is a miss. They're just as tough as the roper itself.
Mm. It's almost like it's part of the roper somehow.
So Dustin, you were half right. It's a little bit of spoiler. The tendrils are immune to psychic damage because they're technically not a creature. So.
Well, you know, starry wisp would be radiant damage.
Yep.
But yeah, anyway. So then Fermi's going to command the coffin to try to get out of the grapple and everything. For strength check. Okay. 18 at disadvantage.
18 is enough.
Nice. Can the coffin make its way through Franklin and the tentacles to make an attack on the roper itself?
I will let you go like right here. Imagine the tendrils aren't really a creature.
No, they're more like they're just a projection of water.
Okay, yeah, so we can basically share the space.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, so then he's going to make a force-empowered slam attack. Ooh,
Well, that was his action to escape.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. Well, not to telegraph what he's going to do next, but
What happens next might surprise you.
yeah.
All right, Rok'kee, you are not grappled.
I am not. I am going to cast a guiding bolt, second level on the roper here to help Franklin out when it comes his time to hit.
Okay.
And I'm going a higher level since I have my inspiration in case I need it. Well, I'm going to crit on that. And be 33.
33. So this roper,
33.
its eyes are like darting around as it's trying to escape, but it can't move because of the dancing object. And it's opening its mouth, like just trying to take a bite out of Franklin and Frost, and as its mouth is open, the guiding bolt goes straight into him, and he closes his mouth and like looks panicked for a moment, and this radiant explosion just detonates in his mouth, and he puts a tendril up to his eyes, like over his forehead, and goes and now I die. And the tendrils will go limp.
When the tendrils go limp and Frost isn't restrained, she does a little happy clap,
Rok'kee
like, yay!
Thinks, doesn't say.
What language was it? Speaking a language?
Nope. Right. How about
But
over?
still uttered darkly poetic whatevers in gibberish, which I appreciate. Because what's the fun of casting Sorrowful Fate if you don't get them to say something poetic when they die?
So Fermi and the coffin are going to come over to Erro and give him a dual fist bump. The coffin's going to hold out its right hand. Fermi's going to hold out his left hand in a fist form. Let's do a double fist bump. You know we're on the same team.
Shared trauma.
Yeah.
I guess I just lightly, hesitantly hold up a fist and just like lightly tap, and I'm like, yay.
Yep. Yep.
Guys, that guy was bad at biting. Do you see him miss me like a whole bunch of times, but then only hit me once? I contributed.
Yeah.
Rok'kee nods at you and
Ross says something sarcastic as she
Pats you on
slowly
the shoulder.
succumbs to blood loss.
The blood, though, you notice, is dotted with black ink. Yep.
I start playing in it like a puddle.
Make ink angels.
Yeah.
Oh, in your own blood.
It's not blood,
man.
it's ink. It's this.
But it is though, right?
But it is,
Yeah.
though. Yes, I know.
Yeah, Errol just kind of waves his hand and prestidigitation, and like suddenly she's clean as a bell,
Thank
clean
goodness.
as a whistle. Yeah, no, that's there. No more blood angels for you, please. Now you're all nice and clean.
All right. Thank you.
No, hey Erro, you're doing great. You're fitting right in. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, guys, I only have 2 potions of healing left.
Uh-oh.
Isn't that crazy?
I mean, we had so many.
So, Erro, you probably have questions for these guys.
I have a lot of questions, and
Rok'kee,
what the hell was that? What the hell are y'all? And what the hell is going on?
Those are all good questions.
Rok'kee,
What the
Rok'kee hands you a piece of paper written on it. It says "friends?" and has check boxes for yes or no, and hands you a pen.
Do you like
like-
me?
I draw I like draw another box and put maybe.
Okay.
Perfect.
Rok'kee
There's a chance.
nods understandingly, and folds it up and puts it in his satchel.
This is
That was my pen.
so. Those weren't normal ropers. That was not a normal. Nothing has been normal since I left my village.
Those ropers are
So
pretty
Fer-
normal.
Yeah,
As
Fermi
ter-
keys in on
as
that.
terrifying as they are.
He's like, those were not normal ropers?
No. Nothing unusual about these ropers.
Oh.
They're just naturally terrifying.
Well, I mean, this guy's from like a small village, though, right? So,
As
like,
ropers go.
right? Maybe he doesn't have a lot of roper experience.
Yeah.
Oh, admittedly, I've never run into a roper before, so yeah, that though. And then you said they're wait, and I'm just, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I totally hear you. You're gonna have to kind of catch up on the fly, as
I guess.
or you could just go and test your luck wherever you were already
No,
going.
no,
which was
no.
nowhere because you were dead on the
no.
chair. But yeah.
Yeah. I think y'all seem to know where y'all are going, and y'all seem to know what's going on. So I'm just gonna follow along and hope that things begin to make sense.
And we welcome you. You know, as opposed to that previous party that killed you. You know.
Well, tried to kill me.
Right. Fair enough. You are alive.
Yes, they're alive. I'm alive. They're dead. As is right in the world.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we were headed toward Gibbit's Crossing.
Which you are now at.
Oh, we are?
Yes. Everything just happened fast.
I just like point back, and I'm like, it's right there.
Yeah.
You're here.
This is the entrance. There is a pathway to the south with a staircase carved into the rock leading down, and there are some doors off its hinges. Right next to
That place has been empty for a while, but I was running towards it to see if I could just hide in like a building or something. But yeah,
So, where did you come from exactly?
came from. He just points off in a generic direction. And just like, I came from over there.
Yeah, I'm a traveling bard. I know the area pretty well. What's the name of your village?
Fermi's kind of bouncing around playing the Bandor.
I'm from. He just start coughing.
Fermi catches it, and he like strums while he's saying it, so it could almost be, misheard as like confusing the sounds together. He's like trying to help you out.
Frost is gonna shoot a really mean glare at Fermi.
And Fermi like shoots back the glare of like, look, this tells us something that he doesn't want us to know where he's from, but let's let him trust us. That's just between you and me.
Okay, she stamps her foot in understanding, but displeasure.
Right. Stamp. I got it from the stamp.
I just look back and forth between the two of them.
And
Are y'all talking psychically or something?
They're clocking everything we're doing, I think.
No, we're traveling bards, and we know how to communicate with each other. We don't need telepathy.
No, we don't.
If you had any friends, maybe you would know about it.
Are you saying that to me now?
I'm not saying that to you. I was saying that to him.
Oh.
And I use telepathy to put in her head, but I like telepathy. It's quite handy.
Well, I didn't like that. She shouts, really loud, like that's gonna do anything.
You don't have to shout.
I just was startled, is all. The last time we had things talking in our heads, they were mind flayers.
Oh yeah, no, screw those guys.
Well, you can see why I was a little thrown off.
I apologize. I won't do that again unless I have to.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you. Anyway, yeah.
It'll go away in a few minutes, but or if you go 4 miles from me. But I think the time will pass faster.
Okay, all right. So what? So you had weird things going on in your village of and
your pronunciation is wonderful. But yes. We had strange monsters start attacking, and we had one guy grow like a third hand. We don't know what that was about.
Well, as you can see, your village is not the only one experiencing strange body metamorphoses.
But yeah, I was sent out because I was the least affected at the time, and they were like, go find out what the heck's going on. And I kind of started tracing back where all these animals were kind of coming from, and it was basically leading me to here. And on my way there, I ran into, well, I mean, obviously you saw what happened. I ran into these guys who decided that they very much liked me to be dead, and I strenuously disagreed.
I mean, you came out on top with that one, so, you obviously can fight. I can tell you that the strange things are because of mind flayers. I can tell you that we're collecting obelisk shards to try and disrupt the plans of the mind flayers, and that's where we're going. This is hopefully, we don't know how much it will disrupt the plan, but I believe this is the last obelisk shard that or obsidian shard for an obelisk, something that we are.
And if Fermi has it, he pulls out the map that says 3 shards left, and says, yeah, we have 2 of them that are back there where we came from.
Okay, well, I guess let's go in here and see what we can find out, so we can maybe have this madness come to an end.
But I like my ink fingers. And she takes the tip of her index finger and runs it down a wall to see if any ink comes out.
Just a little bit, yep.
Okay, cool. She smiles happily.
That's more of a marker than an than a pen.
How I use it. I hope it never goes away. I'm gonna kill at some of the bard shows.
Yeah, I just hope you have hope there aren't any unintended side effects like.
Oh, I'm sure there will be, but like, who cares? I can make art without tools.
I mean, you could do that beforehand.
Fermi
Probably.
starts whistling.
Fermi's right. We should get back on track here.
Yeah, let's go investigate the ruins and see if we can find this obsidian shard. And
Sure. I'm wondering if we're gonna rest first.
Oh, I feel like my side is still sore from resting on my left when I slept.
I mean, we could take a breather after that fight.
Oh, we
Well,
don't
I'm fine.
necessarily have to. Just saying. And she begins to overemphasize a hobble in her ankle. Right, that
Okay,
that
Frost.
has not hurt her. Like, right, nobody's seen any damage to her ankle. But she decides to hobble anyway.
I cast mending on your ankle.
I'm gonna minor illusion a cast on it. Yeah, you're all good. Let's go.
Fine.
No, we could short rest if we need to.
Well, I mean, we could do a short rest, or like I was wondering before we go and fight again. I keep forgetting that I have this inspiring leader. 10 minutes gives 11 temp HP.
Oh, inspiring speech, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let's hear it. Let's all gather around.
I create like a bonfire.
Yeah.
We can have like a so she'll have like that proper, campfire lighting.
Franklin
Exactly.
just
All
sits
right.
down.
10-minute speech and go.
Go. All right, guys.
IRL.
So, we've seen some pretty scary things. Some of us are maybe more injured than others right now, but we will persevere, even as we succumb to blood loss. Tragedy. Go team. Woo.
I feel better.
Come on, I was like,
yeah.
it's better than some of mine. Okay.
No one said anything.
I know, but you remember the one where I was like, remember when all these people died and it was tragic? We're going to do better.
Oh, yeah.
It's my favorite one so far.
How long does that last? An hour?
10 minutes.
Okay, well, you better fight
Oh,
someone
how long
quick.
does it last?
Yeah.
Each creature gains 11 temp HP once per short rest.
Okay, yep.
I
And
was
gets-
one. Oh, no, that wasn't a short rest. Okay.
Everyone gets 11 temp HP.
Everyone?
So I guess
Yeah.
we're taking a short
6
rest.
allies? No, this was me doing, you get 11 HP until you short rest.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
11
well,
temp HP.
but okay, are we going to take a short rest as part of this? Because then you could take the
I
last
thought we
10
weren't.
minutes of it.
That's why I thought we weren't. That's why she was being like, some of us are more hurt.
Got it.
Because you were all like, no, and you like did the cast thing.
Well, then we'll take. I guess we take the short rest. Then you do the inspiring speech as we leave.
Do you still have catnap?
I do have catnap, but I can only do it on 10 people or 3 people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's 3 people.
Well, I mean, it's
I mean, I can sit around for a short rest with the last 10 minutes of it being the speech, for sure.
is this what we want to do?
It sounds like we need to maybe. Sounds like we need to take a bit of a short break, anyways.
Okay.
I do need to run, yeah. Just for a minute.
Oh, do you want to take a little break?
Yeah.
Okay.
Worth it.
Well, you know what? I might as well heal that 1 damage that I have. Song of Rest, right? Like you said, if it's a short
It will
rest
be
and
one.
I can hear it. Okay. It'd be 2 at minimum.
Yes.
So I'll heal that 1, and I show I show it to Erro as the chip heals and the like green goes away, just so you can see that I make it go away when I'm healed.
I mean, it's still there underneath, right?
I shrug. I honestly have a shrug.
Yeah. You've noticed that he can't actually speak.
You've noticed that I spoken.
Oh, I can solve
You
that
don't
problem real
lie.
easy. And I cast telepathic speech. I use telepathic speech.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. I can choose a creature within 30 feet of me, and for 6 minutes they can talk to me.
Whoa.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
that's
Wow,
actually a
this
game
really,
changer.
yeah, right. This really
Yeah.
solves the Rok'kee can't talk problem.
Yes.
You just
Oh,
hear
it's just Rok'kee won't talk.
you just hear internal screaming.
Wait,
You
has
can't
he not been
disconnect
able to
yourself.
talk?
Well, so we're not quite sure. He was petrified along with Franklin. We're not quite sure how he was able to move because he wasn't really unpetrified. He's just got his petrification rock on top of him, we think. And as far as we can tell, he's completely made of rock, and so he doesn't have vocal cords.
It's kind of
I-
like
I
someone that
point
breaks
into my
themselves out of a coma, but can only do so much, you know?
Ah, okay. Well, I guess I can.
No.
I guess when we're not in combat, I'll keep it up for him.
Yeah, and we'll believe you no matter what you say, because we won't know what he actually thought to you. So,
Rok'kee, despite you having a stone brain, you still have the ability to communicate. It's maybe a little disjointed and maybe a little hard for you, but you can speak to Erro this way.
That is nice. Good to have somebody to converse with once more.
can he
Yeah.
telepathically make himself sound like whatever he wants?
Yeah, I mean, it's the voice in your head.
Well,
It's how you think you sound.
well, yeah.
Rok'kee is not very creative.
No,
Rok'kee
no.
sounds like he sounds.
I shall do a different voice.
This is good.
How is this?
Yeah. How about this adjustment?
Yes, I have changed the pitch and tone to something more pleasant.
You do what
Hello,
you do,
Erro.
man. Hi, what's up? Are these people always this strange?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Listen, Franklin, you're not telepathically linked here.
I'm
Yeah,
tripping over here. I don't know what's going on. I'm just saying things, talking to the walls.
I have done my best to keep them in line on task, but it has been difficult.
It looks like herding tabaxi.
Ho, 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 ho.
Okay, Java.
Frost is once again drawing on the walls with.
So, is there anything you want me to tell them? Well,
Fermi is practicing his scales.
No, we will keep this ability our secret for now.
I mean, Frost already knows I can do telepathy.
But she doesn't know you have with me yet. I assume. What do we
Okay.
look like? Are we just staring intently at each other?
I'm just staring off in the distance. It doesn't look like I'm doing any. It just looks like I'm thinking deeply.
Nice. Me too, because I can't change the expression on my face.
I think canonically, I know the picture has you kind of scared. I think you're drinking a potion right when you were getting petrified.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's like, so your face is just like your mouth is like half open and then like a pucker. So it's like
It's like he wants to kiss her.
That is true.
It looks like I want to kiss you.
Are they
Yeah.
trying to get you? Are they trying to unpetrify you, or are they just content to let you be
It
like
would-
this?
I made the choice to remain this way. We did receive a cure and chose to use it on Franklin. Suffered the same, was unable to reach any control. I am content with my new form.
Okay, well, if you need me to tell them anything, just kind of flag me down, and I'll.
I think they have been enjoying me not speaking up.
Oh, that's their problem.
Yeah, that's where you're wrong. Oh, but Fermi
You
doesn't
wouldn't know.
say. Fermi doesn't say.
You wouldn't know. But if you do speak, you do pass on messages, you have to use my voice.
Love it.
Erro firmly disagrees, and he will talk about you in the third person.
Because that's what you are. You're not me, you're not he, you are they.
This is fun. Do fun turn of events.
Well, I'm glad you found some enjoyment, but it's clearly not a very pleasant situation.
It's a fun time. They crazy, but we have fun.
Oh. Well, I'm apparently going to be part of this for now until, well. So let's hope it goes well.
To figure out how to stop this green stuff.
Yes, I'm very not liking that. Oh, my spells were nice, creepy, pitch black, and now they're all green and gross.
I used to not be green and gross.
You're kind of breaking up there.
I used to not be green and gross.
Used to not be green and gross, but he is now.
Well, I guess we have that in common.
Fermi
Which is
looks
green.
at his eyes. Did he say that out loud? No.
Oh, him?
I've not been speaking out loud.
No, I
It's
know.
all telepathic.
I don't know.
Fermi is gonna saunter toward the steps and beckon to Frost, like, "Hey, aren't we doing this?" And he awaits Frost's answer as if to wonder whether or not
Oh, sorry.
her
I was
microphone
muted.
is on mute. Yeah.
Yeah, I was because I warned you guys. Sam gave me a plate of food. I didn't think you wanted me to hear oven
No.
fried
Whoa.
cheese.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Believe me.
Anyway, so then I give that 10-minute speech so everybody gets 11 temp HP. And
Yes.
then we shall move forward. Are we gonna go in this little room to the side here, or are we gonna go down the steps?
Franklin, why don't you physically lead us wherever it seems natural to go?
I've got.
I thought you
a
always
bunch of
arbitrarily went
coconuts.
left, Fermi.
Yes,
They
I
are
do.
standing
Which is where
in a
Franklin's going.
Ooh, look, some sort of bar-like structure.
It is a broken down door. Has long since been broken off its hinges. So you're going in this room?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I try to see if this room echoes. Hello.
So
That sounds like it does.
a double door in the northwest corner of this room has been knocked off its hinges and lies on the floor. The room is blurry, as if seen through underwater. So when you enter this, it's almost like you're wearing those glasses. It's immediately like your glasses got like taken off, and everything's just blurry, like you have bad vision, and you're disoriented.
You said it's like it looks like you're underground, like you're underwater.
Underwater, yeah.
I see just fine.
It's like you're underwater. Everything's blurry.
I mean, wouldn't that sort of, wouldn't I kind of counteract that because I'm, you know,
It's magic.
okay.
That's very disorienting.
This is interesting. So
There's a door. There's a door to the south,
step, like,
and a hallway to the.
Well, yeah, but can we see them if vision is so blurry?
Once they enter in, they look blurry too.
As somebody
so
who
I back
is
out.
well,
I try if I want to.
Brice, go.
I wanted to kind of back out and try and exactly what the threshold is. Can I tell by slowly moving forward
It is
exactly where it starts?
Yeah, it's exactly when the room begins, past those broken doors.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I want my hand. Does my hand look blurry while the rest of me doesn't?
Yes.
That's crazy. Okay, Sam.
as somebody who is well accustomed to blurry vision, does this impact me in the same manner?
Are you saying, are there any?
I'm saying, am
downsides?
I better adapted to seeing in the through haze and foggy and mind fog than my compatriots?
Do you have blind sight?
I do not.
Then,
No, all I had
no.
was street drug sight.
Yeah. It's as if someone casted the blur spell, but it affected the entire room.
Wow.
I am going to attempt to move forward down what I think is a hallway.
Okay. Your hands are outstretched. Oh, I can't see.
Yeah, as Frost is moving through this, she's pretending to swim. She's moving her arms
Aw.
like she's swimming, right? You said it was like being underwater.
Yes.
So yeah, so she's pretending like she's actually swimming.
Follow the sound of my voice, guys. If you can't see me, blurry, it's fuzzy. I've got a door.
Does the air feel any different? Thick and super?
Not really, no. It's just visual. But you see a L-shaped hallway with several doors on either side.
Wow. I'll say. Jeez. Several is an
yeah.
understatement.
I'm going to open the door and step in.
I bet there's a fight behind every door.
But I'm going to step in and like ready to grapple or attack anything.
As you open this door, you are overcome by the fear that something's going to jump out at you, that you're positive there's going to be something behind here.
Guys, I am positive that we are about to get jumped.
But there's nothing. Half a dozen rough chambers along an L-shaped passage remain mostly intact. Each chamber contains a pair of short stone beds and an empty metal footlocker. And every time you open one of these doors, you feel this sense of danger. Like there's some psychic remnant that's being imprinted onto you.
What do you guys make of all this? As I check all the rooms.
I'm bored.
Okay, Frost.
And I'm just still pretending to swim up and down the hallways.
Fermi is like at 98% capacity of tolerating Frost's nonsense, but he has learned that this is about the level that you need to be able to tolerate day to day. You know? Just to get through the day. Because the partnership is worth it, but, you know, it comes at a cost.
There is a cost.
So he's like, oh, whatever.
Yep, you've never met Clover. You can't, you are gonna be
I
so thrilled.
Fermi, wait, has Fermi met Clover?
I mean, I don't know. We haven't really hashed that out.
We have not. Let's not yet.
I pull out the Clover on special occasions. Special events.
I guess maybe if we did like Ren Fests and stuff, you know, then yeah, okay.
It's possible. It's
Canada
possible. I'm just saying, like, I would love to roll for whether Fermi has encountered that or not.
Yeah, we will. We will see what happens when it happens.
Okay. Yeah, Fermi's gonna come back out and hang with Frost.
Oh, immediately. You notice that the blur does end when you reach the hallway here, but when you re-enter, this room is just immediately disorienting.
Oh, so where we are with the prison cells is not blurry?
Yeah, I forgot to say. Yeah, once you went in the hallway, it's fine.
Okay, well then Frost was not moving up and down the hallways because that would make not that it made sense in the room, but you know, it's less fun when there isn't visible reason for nonsense.
But in the blurred room, there is a door to the south.
Did we search these rooms? I mean, I know you read that there really wasn't anything in there.
You can give me an investigation check.
Okay.
I'm gonna help.
We did not explicitly search. I'm gonna give you guidance.
I was gonna say 18 with advantage.
18.
And you get to add 1d4 to it.
Oh, and I get to add 1d4.
Because I guided you. Yes, you've been guided.
So,
welcome.
Math, 18 plus 3.
Okay.
Pretty good.
21.
It looks like these beds have been used, but nothing of importance is here. The footlockers are empty. Nothing of interest in the beds.
Okay. To the south.
I always like going south. Somehow it makes me feel like I'm traveling downhill.
I'm going
Let's go.
downhill.
Riverdale?
Yeah, that's a different voice.
Oh.
All right, there goes Franklin.
I can normally spot the same actor even if they're doing a different voice.
That's true. Oh, like a Gimli and Treebeard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they thought they could get away with that.
Oh no.
Alright. The east side of this room bears a strange angled structure, as though a squat tower tipped sideways and fell through the wall. Muddy knobs protrude and retract from its irregular surface in a slow, hypnotic pattern. So it's like it's made of mud. It's kind of shifting shape. Near the structure, two rocky creatures and a three-legged, three-armed, egg-shaped monster with a wide maw on its head chatter in a grunting language. Do any of you speak Terran?
I do not.
Not I.
Nope. Not one.
Oh, really, Rocky? The rock elemental? Or the rock Genesi?
Nope.
Okay. So
Nope.
they're speaking to each other in a language that no one understands.
Oh, but I think when we got to redo our spells, I picked up comprehend language.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
I guess I'm gonna cast that for an hour.
Do it.
There it is.
Do it.
Okay, so you slowly it sounds like almost like a guttural language, but it slowly you begin to comprehend it, and you hear this little creature, this little three-legged creature, which I love the art of this guy. I'll put a.
Careful, you know what happens when cute things I take as pets.
That's true.
I mean, even though they could be like incredibly deadly, that does not stop me.
It has been a deal every single time that I animate anything that to try to get her to not adopt it as a as, as a familiar. Like every single time, Frost, Soul.
Because I love things.
I know.
This thing is kind of cute. I mean, I'm not cute enough to adopt it, but
You know, the thing is that statues will be fine where they are. You don't need to bring them with you. It's fine.
tell that to Droop.
Yeah, I did. And he
Oh.
stayed.
But you start hearing the thing go, poor Rockzor got eaten. All the amethyst gone. So hungry. You see these rock elementals just kind of nod. It's like, and one of them is like observing the fallen tower. What's Zoklok going to do? And then he notices the door open.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, if
Yeah.
I could hear these, I was gonna be like, they might not be aggressive.
Attack them! No. Who's there?
Frost, with her comprehend languages, will step forward.
Oh, you know the elemental language.
Arms up. Actually, I can understand little me.
Yeah, is it speak?
I'm like, can I talk?
At least you're first. That's what Fermi thinks.
Yeah, can you actually speak back?
It does not look sight. You
it says
understand the literal
comprehend.
meaning of any language that you hear or see. Understand any written language. Must be touching this. Yeah, it does not say whether I can or not, so I'm assuming not.
Yeah,
I thought that was. I think
That's
that's
funny.
covered under tongues.
yeah, tongues.
I'm going to wave and thumbs up. Double thumbs up. With what we call is my stupid smile.
This thing takes one of its hands and kind of awkwardly puts a thumb up. They must be
Okay.
dumb. They must be dumb. Do not
And
know
so
the elemental
I'm gonna
language.
say in I'll start with common. I'll be like, hi, how's it going?
His eyes kind of dart back and forth.
No common. I'm gonna try the same thing in Elvish.
Franklin slides forward.
There's more of them.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to tell you I have friends. I have friends.
They have an army.
I'm waving. I wave.
Great, wave and
have all-
thumbs up, guys. We
It's-
really don't want to be threatening here. Hi, hello.
I mean, they might see thumbs up as threatening, but okay.
The
Let's do
universal
it.
sign of war.
It's because you can't see the stupid smile on my face, Fermi. But like, trust me, the stupid smile totally sells the thumbs up as
Believe
a
me.
positive and friendly.
I've seen your stupid smile plenty of times.
I'm sure, yes.
One of the earth,
As he says while smiling and holding his thumb up.
one of the earth elementals will look at this little creature and go, "They must be after the tower."
I see
not-
all the difficulties of people trying to figure out how to communicate, and then I just kind of walk up and look at it funny, and I use my telepathy to go, "Hello, hi."
So does that
You know
work
what?
with? Does that work with any language?
I don't think it work. Language, I don't think has anything to do with it.
Well, so I'm asking, can they just understand you because of it?
As a bonus action, choose one creature you see within 30 feet of you, and the chosen creature can speak telepathically with each other while you're within 4 miles of each other.
I would think it would still be limited to what you can. If you're
To understand
speaking,
each other, you must
still gotta know the
you each must mentally in a language. You must speak mentally in a language the other knows. Yeah.
They covered it.
I think
Thought of
Raina could have
everything.
solved this problem.
Yeah.
She would have just called him muddy and dirty.
And then as I do this, all I hear back is.
Frost, you hear, the drow is in my head. But maybe it has some culture. And it will speak back to you in Undercommon. Which I
do speak.
I speak as well.
I switched to Undercommon.
Me too.
Hello. Oh, hello, friend.
This is still telepathically though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Just checking.
I love how
only
it's
speak
English
in normal
except it's
languages.
just Scottish.
Yeah. Oh, you must be from the northern province of the Underdark.
Right.
Oh, how you doing? That was horrible.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hey,
Oh, you're a long way from home, eh?
Okay, now they're
Yeah, it's
Canadian.
Yes. Zena. These above grounders don't know how to talk properly.
It's a common failing. You just learn to live with it. So what's going on here, friends?
Then he says, well, if you just, the tower here, you can't have it.
We don't want the tower. But do you know of any obsidian shards in the area?
This little thing looks at the rock elementals, earth elementals. Goes, don't know what you mean by that, but do you have any gems?
Uh-oh.
I speak out like, do we have any gems?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
My gem pouch
doesn't know.
slid back on my belt to the back of my shell, and I stopped smiling.
He says, my rock mate had all the gems, but they were eaten by the creatures, and we're so hungry now. Nothing to
They're
eat.
they're low on food, and they eat gems, and I have a feeling if they get so much as a hint that there are any gems and we're holding out from them, that this is going to get violent very fast.
Yeah, Fermi speaks Undercommon as well, and so while this translation is happening, he's going to just minor illusion, the illusion of a turtle without a pouch of gems on Franklin's waist.
Okay.
Franklin also speaks Undercommon, doesn't say anything,
Well, but
but
was
it's
it?
starting to get heated.
But
It's
this
starting-
isn't happening.
It's
This is not happening.
telepathic.
Yeah, nobody. Y'all aren't hearing this. I am relaying.
Okay, all right.
So-
What language are you relaying it in?
I'm relaying it in common.
Okay. Well, I'm still going to do it.
When you relay the thing about gems, I get touchy about my gems.
He loves his gems.
Don't touch my gems.
Unfortunately, friend, I believe we are low on gems.
Perhaps you could retrieve the ones I lost.
They want us to retrieve the one they lost. If y'all feel like doing that.
I mean,
If you do, I
Yeah.
guess I can give you the secret of the tower.
They can tell us what the
Franklin
heck.
perk up.
They can tell us what's going on with this tower if we give them the gems.
We have no use for it.
They have no use for the tower.
They
and
just want
I'm
the
just going
gems?
I'm going to look at Frost the way that we always know how to get each other's attention.
Yeah.
Just sort of lay a subtle, gentle, touch on Franklin to be like, hey, don't worry about it. You're not going to have to give up any of your gems, and I'm conveying that all with the touch of my finger on his arm.
Are you telepathic too? Or
No, nope.
Okay.
We're just
But that's
bards, and
what
we're
I'm
really
attempting
good at
to
like
do.
emotions
Yeah,
and feelings,
just
and we
exactly.
just kind of know to keep Franklin calm. Because if he goes into a rage over his gems, we're all screwed.
Right. Exactly.
Fair enough.
So I'm trying to keep him calm.
Yeah, he says, my rockmate was greedy and ate all the gems, but then got eaten himself.
So where are
so
those?
wait. So
Yeah, go
I say
ahead.
this so we have a turducken situation here. We have a creature that has another creature in it, and then inside that creature are the gems we're looking for.
He starts counting on his weird fingers. He goes, I want the gems back.
Okay, let me confer with these surface dwellers, and we'll see what we can do. And then I switch back to common, and I'm like, hey, so they want us to go find these gems, and then they'll tell us what the tower is. I bet you that's where the obsidian shard is. So if y'all want to go on a little mini quest to find these gems, downside is it's the gems were eaten by that creature's rock mate, who was then eaten by something else. So we are going to have to find the creature that ate the other creature, so we can find the gems.
Well, Franklin isn't gonna go and find gems if he doesn't get to keep at least one.
I do not have my gems.
We're not taking your gems, Franklin.
Keeping my gems.
I look at Franklin. We're not going to take your gems, but we're returning the gems that are rightfully theirs to them. There's a difference.
I mumble in Dwarvish. Not gonna get your hands on my gems. I nod.
I don't speak Dwarvish.
I don't speak Dwarvish either.
Dwarvish.
So Rok'kee clocks it, and no one else. Awesome.
And I can't. And I'm currently talking with Rok'kee because I'm talking with the.
Okay.
Alright,
Well,
yes.
I'm cool with this plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
Where's Rocky?
I message back to the creature saying, "Yeah, we'll go find these gems for you, and we'll bring them back, and then you can tell us about the tower, and we can all go live our lives in peace."
Impossible task, though. The two creatures are deadly. Impossible to meet.
What are they?
They hide in the rocks and shoot tendrils at you, and then eat you and eat your gems.
Would they happen? Wait.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he's
Would
only
these happen to be-
speaking to Dustin. So
Yeah. Would these happen to be ropers?
you think for a minute.
I like do my best. I send the image over of the creature that we just fought.
Yes, that's it. Mm-hmm.
I instantly switch to common. I switch to common and start speaking. So, guys, good news. We already did it. We already killed the creatures.
Awesome.
So we just have to go hack up their bodies?
Pretty much.
Russian gives a thumbs up.
Franklin runs out the door and beelines it to these corpses full of gems.
I see him running, and
that one was in a hurry.
That one, yes. There's not really much I can do about that, unfortunately. Can somebody stop him? Because if he gets those gems and we don't turn them over, we're gonna have a fight on our hands, and I can't stop him. Please go. Is someone?
Yeah. In the meantime, I'm gonna grab Frost, and we're gonna dimension door over there. Let's see. Start within range. And I'm gonna describe it as the spot that we just were when we were fighting. So I grab Frost.
All right.
Frost.
I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming.
You beat me. You beat me to the gems. Where are the gems? Where are the gems? I put on my eyes of my need seeing.
No,
and
dude, we beat you. Come on.
I desperately start looking for gems.
No,
we were there
Franklin.
before. Come on.
Franklin, no.
Look at gems.
No.
No, you're not there
gem.
yet. You're not there yet.
I'm here.
No.
You
Okay,
get to
well, you
decide how
can't say
far
no
I
in
made it?
improv. I'm sorry. Okay.
I begin pacing angrily. Not gonna let me get my gems. They're gonna tell me where I gotta stand. You don't know how fast I run.
Yeah, sorry.
It only takes them a few seconds to get there. So, but
Okay.
I was gonna say, he has
But-
the
So we
boots
have-
of striding and all of that
So
stuff.
Frost, we have a very minute opportunity here to find the things. We have to cut through and find the gems within the creatures. So let's go. I'll take this one on the left. You take that one on the right. Otherwise, we lose our opportunity to get deeper into the.
Gems!
I think
Yeah.
the most direct way is reach right into that mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hack at it with my dagger.
Oh, you can, yeah.
I mean, the poison's gone, but.
Yeah.
So I'm using my dagger venom to like cut it open surgically, but not carefully.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna try to find where its stomach is. And,
Yeah. I am also haphazardly searching.
Okay. Everyone, each of you give me a investigation check.
Oh boy. This is it, Swim. Oh, 18.
Oh, good, because I'm 12.
15.
They are actively trying to block you. So
Well, they can search down the mouths of these creatures while holding me back. 450-pound
Well, we're not
gem-crazed
literally
Tortle.
trying to hold you back. We're trying to sort of convince you and quickly search while at the same time being like, hang on a second. Oh, hold on. If you stay right there, I have something like a whole geode that you can dismantle. Here you go.
Well,
And I toss him a geode that I don't think has anything in it.
It's not a gem.
He would know. Yeah.
No, Fermi doesn't know. For all he knows, it's in there.
It's not how
It
gems
probably
work.
is.
Fermi, move out of the way. Let me look. You don't know what you're looking for.
No. Here's
I
another
pushed him
one.
out of the way.
Here you go.
Very forcefully. I shove.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Oh.
grapple and shove.
Oh no.
PvP. So as Fermi and Franklin are going at it, Frost, you put open this roper, frantically trying to find these gems, and as you cut open in the fleshy bits, 8 amethyst kind of pour out, as well as a one of those dead creatures, but like halfway digested.
Do I notice this?
It'll be pretty obvious, probably. Probably makes a lot of noise.
Well, I don't want to step on your toes, Swim.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, like, I'm not sure if Frost wants to be like, well, nothing in this thing, and she's like trying to pick them up. I think that's what she's gonna do. Nothing
Sure.
in my roper there. How's it going?
If I notice it,
Fermi?
I want to cast a minor illusion that she doesn't find them. That's not how
What
that works.
illusion is that?
Yeah.
It's like one of those looping security tapes.
I cast a solid image of Frost kind of digging into a rock, so like it looks like she's digging downward. In fact, she's still on the surface, but it looks like she's digging downward. So I'm basically casting the minor illusion of a rock right in front of Frost.
That's not how that.
Image.
That sounds like a major illusion.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
Not a
think you might-
minor.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Fair
you
enough.
can see. I bet I can't see anything. I'm back over here having a discussion with these creatures that are trying to, and it's not. They're not very talkative creatures, or imaginative.
well, no, it's just that we've been over here dealing with them.
Well, I'm gonna try to create the minor illusion that of the
Yeah, and I'm using
roper
my
and rock face as it was before we showed up to.
yeah,
dig
and I'm
into it.
all sleight of hand with the amethyst, right?
I think you're
I'm all
stretching
like-
minor illusion a little bit, but you're trying to mask the place where the gem spilled out with like a pile of rocks or something, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm using my super stealth sleight of hand to like scoop them up to
Okay,
hide them.
Please rein me in. I know I'm stretching it.
If you
So
want to do that, Frost, give me a stealth check. Franklin, give
Stealth
me
or sleight of hand?
that's sleight of hand. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, I was gonna. I mean, I have both.
Yeah. Sleight of hand. Franklin, give me a perception.
Okay, it's 14 for the sleight of hand.
19 on the perception.
Damn it.
Oh, you does a pretty good job trying to hide it, but you can't hide the sound, and you hear the clanking of gemstones against the rock floor.
Hey, what's that? What'd you find?
Nothing. That's yours.
That's how. What?
What?
There are gems in here. I would
These
like
are not
to
your
shove Fermi
gems.
out of the way and reach down into my roper that I'm in front of.
Starts digging away at it, slashing at it. You see some old junk, like old weapons of things this thing has ate in the past, but no gems.
Yeah, and as he was hacking at that one, Frost took the time to like secure the gems in her backpack.
Okay. And run away.
It's like, hey, you got all the gems? God,
I didn't find any gems.
lies. You don't think I know the sound of gems?
Well, I mean, if I found gems, they certainly don't belong to you.
Okay, so walk away. Just walk
Joey,
away.
you
Control
give
the
us
anger.
character
Control the anger.
cornerstone goals. We're
Control-
gonna go for it.
Control the anger. Control the anger.
It's
Control
actually
the
been a major coincidence that Sam wanted a gem obsessed character, and there's like gems all over this.
All over the
Fermi and Frost, we're gonna do our normal like powwow of like, all right, we did it again. Are we good? Did we secure
she's gonna glance at Franklin like.
Well,
you
Franklin ran
distracted-
away.
Oh, is he? He's already run away. Okay. Well, because I mean, now we just have to return the gems.
Yeah.
But it looks like Franklin ran not in the direction of where we were coming from.
He's moping.
I'm going to use one charge of my Ring of the Orator
Okay.
to just scream, bah! Gems! And then after getting it out, I'm going to start walking back towards where we are.
Oh my.
Could we hear that from all the way in here?
It says 1 mile.
What is Ring of the Orator? Oh, I'm looking. Holy crap.
It echoes throughout this entire underground area.
Maybe we should have given him some of the gems.
I mean, I feel like they would know that they were missing gems.
Yeah.
I'm going to get to this spot here, and I'm going to withdraw inside my shell.
Oh. You guys made him mad.
Well, I mean, the new guy said they needed all the gems or it would go badly. What are we supposed to do? And Frost will take the gems to Erro, but is specifically going to ask now, how are you communicating with them?
The same way I did with you earlier. I
Telepathically, but that doesn't work with language.
they speak
What
Undercommon.
language? Well, they speak Undercommon. Can they physically speak Undercommon?
No, but they can think it and understand it. So I can communicate with them.
Is it true, Joey, that they can't speak
You don't know?
like Undercommon?
You don't know?
I don't know.
Didn't ask him.
We didn't ask them. We just.
We
kind
don't
of
know
said-
how. Well, I mean, okay, so
Do you speak Undercommon?
No, I don't. But I believe some of our party does.
I do.
And so I just
Wayne's
thought like
really
it would be
mad
nice
at you.
if more people could, understand and communicate.
I quickly telepathic. Hey, can y'all speak Undercommon, or do y'all just know it?
You say that in Terran?
I say that. I think that to them.
Oh, in your head, yeah. His eye kind of darts around. And you go, speak Undercommon, yeah. In Undercommon.
Does he say that out loud?
Yep.
Apparently they can speak Undercommon.
And he says something else. It's a very jovial sounding language. Does anyone speak Gnomish?
I do not.
I do not.
I also do
You
not.
people.
Oh, you can.
He might. Come on.
I can't.
Yep, so
I speak only the normal ones. Dwarvish, Elvish, and Giant.
Mhm.
I mean, the only other language I know besides Undercommon is, and I switched to what it said. I switched to Deep Speech, and it said, I'm not quite sure how it sounds to others, but it's probably not pleasant.
Well, but some of us speak Undercommon, so that should be enough to communicate, I think.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay, well, the guys, they speak Undercommon.
so about
why don't
those
we-
gems.
Yeah, why don't we pull out half the gems?
What was that noise?
Oh yeah. Well, Franklin got scared and let out a warning sound.
Everyone knows you're here now. Good luck.
Yeah, no kidding. Don't I know it? And I'm gonna hand out my hand to Frost and be like, "Hey, give me half the gems."
So I do half the gems.
And I'm gonna walk in there and hand them to the rock guys.
To the elemental? Or the little tripod guy?
Let's see.
Well, who's talking in under? Oh, well, I guess that's Fermi's to sort out.
You've been speaking to the Zorn. This guy right here.
Yeah, so the little guy.
Gross.
Oh, he's great. He opens up his mouth on top of his head. He goes, put it right here.
I'm gonna put one in there and see what happens.
It snaps like almost immediately. You almost get your finger bit chopped
Okay.
off.
What do the large rock creatures do in reaction to that?
They're just kind of keeping an eye on you.
Okay, well, I'll dump the other three in there.
You guys
All right.
aren't so bad.
Well, we did get your gems. Could you tell us about this fallen tower?
Guess I have no use for it. He goes, kind of turns around, all awkward like with his three legs. He goes, this is from the elemental plane of rock of the earth. I don't know how it got here, but here it is. He goes, it's a mudslick tower, they call it. And you can carry it around with you if you know the proper word. Which I, of course, know.
Yeah.
Yeah. My rockmate had 8 gems.
I see. Well, I'm very sorry to hear
He
that.
opens up his mouth.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna go back and say, well, I think we're gonna have to give him all the gems.
What did he say about the tower?
Well, so I fed the gems to the guy, and he said, this is from the elemental plane of rock from the earth. I don't know how it got here, but here it is, this mudslick tower. And then he stopped basically and said, well, there were eight gems. And So I think we need to give him the other 4 gems. Now, Franklin, Franklin's over there in a...
Well, that's all he said, is that it was just this, there's nothing really special about it?
Let's see.
What did he say? Errol kind of perks up and says, "What did he say it was again?"
Well, he said, I fed him the gems.
No, I know the gem ship.
Okay.
What did he say the object was?
He was speaking Undercommon, so if you could understand that.
I can. Oh,
Yeah, it was the Mud Slick Tower.
and Errol kind of like turns his mind to see if he can. It rings a bell, but not much of one. Yeah, he's like, yeah, he basically knows what I know. I know there's a word, but I don't know it.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to give him the rest of the gems.
Well, there's a word? What word? I don't speak Undercommon, guys. I don't understand.
There's a word that if you say it, it'll shrink down the tower, and you can carry it with you, and you have this tower that you can just put anywhere and use for your purposes.
Does he know the word?
Yes, is what I believe he said.
Well, I mean, he can have the gems when we get the word. Right?
Yeah, I think that would probably be the best way to go about it. All right.
And so she hands whoever's closest. Hands the gem, the rest of the remaining gems to whoever's closest. Probably Fermi, or I don't know, because Errol came in and was talking.
Yeah, Fermi's probably closest.
Yeah, that works.
So hands them to Fermi.
All right, I'm gonna go plunk them into the maw of this creature.
Yeah. He opens up his mouth wide. Right in the mouth. Right in the mouth.
Fermi, you're supposed to get the word first.
There's a tongue that goes out, starts wiggling around.
Oh, that ain't right.
And you drop in the gems.
Yes.
Okay. One by one, like he chomps them like crunches them up. Yep. You guys aren't so bad for surface dwellers.
Wait. So I shout back to the Fermi. Ask him about the word.
Yeah. So, what can you tell us specifically? What's the word?
Well, since you avenged my no-good rock mate, and gave me a tasty treat. He says the command word for the tower is, and then he says some unintelligible word.
Wait. Errol just had a brain fart. Does Rok'kee speak Terran?
I think the answer was no on that.
Nope, he doesn't.
No,
Common, dwarvish, elvish, giant.
Yeah, we're almost done here, so we'll wrap it up soon.
Okay.
But he's speaking Undercommon, but then when he says the command word, it's similar to the language he was speaking before, so it's probably Terran.
Oof.
But Frost, you still have comprehend languages up. He said the word petrification in Terran.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. I am going to say the word in common, petrification, and see what happens.
Zorn looks confused. And he goes,
But my hands are up and everything.
he says, no, he says the word petrification in Terran.
Okay, she attempts to mimic. Right? I mean, I'm a bard. Surely I can. I'm gonna try and repeat the word back and see if I can get the pronunciation correct.
Yeah. Wish they gave you the word in Terran here. But it's almost like grinding rocks together. But with some practice, you're able to kind of memorize the command word, and the Zorn points to the tower and says, "You must touch it."
Okay, looking slightly concerned. Frost is like, "All right, guys, I think I can. We're gonna try this." And she looks to Fermi to get a.
Yeah, I mean we've done this 1,000 times.
Okay.
It's part of
so
it.
She
we know this.
Touches the tower and she, whatever language, petrification, Terran.
So the mud on the outside of this tower begins to shimmer and vibrate, and almost at an instant, it kind of turns into about the size of almost like a rook, a chess piece.
Well, that is nifty.
And now you have.
Is nifty.
There is a room beyond here. I can't get rid of the tower, but it is not there anymore. But there is an item called a Mudslick Tower.
Yeah, we
It
definitely
does
want
look like a rook. I'll give it that.
Yep. It's a magic item. And he explains to you, if you place this on the ground and speak the command word, the tower will reappear.
In
that.
this exact
Frost
size.
carries it. Yeah, but it's like a toggle between sizes.
Yep, it is 20 feet on each side and 30 feet high.
We'll have to do some experimenting with that.
I know. I want to know if I can like throw it and say, "Oh no," because you have to be touching it.
Yeah.
I want to try and throw it right
Stand
before
on
I
it.
let it out of my hand. Yep.
Don't worry, they thought of it. It has to be placed on the ground.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still
Can you
gonna try
stand-
though, right? Because
Yeah, like, can you stand on it and then 30-foot boost up?
Maybe, yeah.
What happened?
we're gonna have a lot of
I
fun
mean-
figuring this out.
I mean, you'll probably smash it if you step on it. when it's in chess piece size.
Whatever. Legolas can walk on snow. All right. I bet an elf is light enough to
That's
stand on
true.
it without breaking it.
Can we not break the magic item that we just got?
Dustin, you haven't been part of this party very long, have you?
We'll break it. We won't break it right away. We'll break it later.
Listen, you're new
That's
here.
such a silly question.
But there's
Of
no
course, we're gonna break it.
there's no attunement or anything. But one of you will have to be holding it. So you can decide that and add it to your inventory. It's an actual item you can search for in the inventory.
Well, I'm the one that learned the word and struggled to pronounce it correctly.
Sure, yeah.
Feels like it's mine.
Sounds
I mean, not
logical to
mine.
me.
But that I would be the one to carry it because I'm the one
Right.
that can use it.
Your own.
I'm not
You're
opposed to that.
precious.
I'm also going to write a phonetic spelling of the word in my bar journal just so that I don't forget. So if I need to reflect back, I can look in my journal for a phonetic
Mm-hmm.
spelling of the word. Just covering all my bases here.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Manage inventory.
But this is like a fully functional tower. It has an inside. It has portcullises, or not portcullises, arrow slits.
Basically, it'd be a nice base to have. We could sleep. We wouldn't have to worry about where we sleep because it would be that. You know, we just put that down and bam.
Yeah, in the sense that, like, if we had an open field, that we weren't worried about people being like, "What the heck is that doing here?" Yes.
It's not invincible. It can be damaged.
Yeah, it's not a tiny hut. We get it.
But I mean, but it is adamantine. It takes a lot to damage it.
It's pretty good.
No, I think it's adamantine. Oh, it is, right.
Yeah, and
Although it looks like stone, the tower is made of adamantine. It's just like the mud is kind of like a byproduct, like something's happening to it.
since we're in a cave, like we're underground and we're surrounded by natural rock, note that when it's merged with natural rock, it's basically invincible.
Okay. Okay.
Cool beans.
So we basically have a base we can use wherever and not have to worry about being attacked at night,
If it's embedded in rock.
which we're surrounded by rock, so we'll be fine. So yeah, basically, yeah. We're-
So yes.
Well, okay then.
Awesome.
Great doing business with you, and then I, because I can't speak Undercommon or anything, the only word I can do is the one I just learned, Terran for petrification. So that's what I say as I walk away, I guess.
A weird thing to say.
I think she's just. I don't think she speaks Undercommon, but I think she's trying to say thank you.
Listen, you're in the Underdark. You should speak Underdark.
Well, I mean, they're not from the Undercommon.
That doesn't make any sense.
They're not from the Underdark. They're from the surface.
I can tell.
Yeah. Well, it was nice to meet you, and I'm sorry for your loss, and I hope you enjoyed your snack, and I hope you find more food.
He kind of shakes his little feet and kind of gestures to the elementals, saying, "Yeah, we should probably get out of here."
Yeah. Watch out for anything obsidian or green, because it will do bad things to you if you try to eat it.
That's a weird thing to say.
This is a very weird situation.
But they will. Actually, let's
Erro
go over here
had-
and take a little nap.
Okay.
Have a nice nap. Okay.
But it is getting late, so that is where we'll call it for tonight.
Hooray!
Yay! Now I have a
Woo,
little
I
rook
like
in my pocket.
This is
We're gonna
a
figure
very
out some
disruptive
things.
item. Use it well.
We are a very
I'm like-
disruptive group.
Yeah.
Seems like
Sound
it.
like we would abuse it at
It's
all.
like, Dustin, I
Yeah.
feel like nobody
Joey-
warned you
Joey,
what you
would
were
you s-
walking into.
Yeah.
No, you don't
Am I
level up.
the-
Don't ask.
Joey, am I the sane one here?
Yes, definitely.
I'm the sane one.
I can't believe nobody warned you.
Oh no!
It's gonna work out great.
Oh,
But welcome to the group.
Good luck.
Yeah,
we're
welcome
all
to the.
gonna die horribly.
That's
We've
the
made it this
expectation.
far.
Yeah.
You only semi-died.
I mean, there was that one time when the two fighters were petrified and just the bard survived and Drew.
Yeah.
And we were just like, well, this is unfortunate.
Everyone else only had like 30 hit points. All
It's
right.
possible that the gods favored us that day. We don't know.
Yes. All right. Thank you, everyone.